Topic is, like I said, the topic is, what are you accomplishing in this present moment? What will you accomplish in the future? What have you accomplished in the past? Okay, so we will unpack, and yeah, please do take what resonates and leave what does not resonate, and please do enjoy. Let me boost your confidence. Let me boost your confidence today, and yeah, give you your flowers. Okay, so I am going to turn the screen around. I know I am beautiful with my mystical look today, but I do have to turn the camera around, okay? So take a moment. Take a moment. Embrace. Oh my God, yeah, today I felt cute. You know, if you enjoy, since it is a live recording, please do enjoy the reading for those who are watching, and please do enjoy the reading for those who watch towards the end of the recording when it is uploaded on all the social platforms. All right, let's get started. I'm going to turn it there now. So choose the pile that works for you. So we're going to have this one over here. This one is pile number 1. So 1 here, and then 2 here. Okay, so pile number 1, and then pile number 2, okay? And pile number 1 with this beautiful jewelry. And pile number 2 with this other gorgeous jewelry. Oh, crystals. Okay, so pile number 2. All right, so please do choose the pile that resonates. These cards for pile 1. Okay, so let's see, what messages do we have? So what has pile 1 accomplished? And maybe let's also welcome signs and symbolism. So let's see also what signs and symbolisms you may be receiving at this time, highlighting these accomplishments, or basically signs to say the universe, God, your angels, you know, your spirit guides, your ancestors, they are giving you props, they are giving you your flowers, they are congratulating you. Okay, they're proud of you. And these may be the signs that you receive from them as well, okay? Just to say, give yourself the credit you deserve. All right, so the card we have, so you may feel like you want to look at mirrors more, okay? Or you want to buy a new mirror. So you may have recently bought a new mirror, okay? Some of you may just be very much like in touch with the way that you feel about yourself at this time. So your accomplishment is mainly the fact that you're feeling more confident in yourself, okay? You're feeling more comfortable in your skin. You like the way your face looks. You like the way your body looks. You like the way you dress or your style. Maybe you like a hairdo that you just recently did, or an outfit that you bought. Okay, so your accomplishment could be just how maybe you could have changed your style. Simply like you found like your niche. You found the thing that connects to you. Like you finally found what resonates with you. Okay, and then we have number 23. So you could be 23 years old. Your birthday could be on the 23rd. You could have went shopping 23 days ago, or you may feel called to go shopping in 23 days time, okay? Some of you may receive a gift, okay, in a form of like a beautifying product. So somebody might give you like something that makes you look in the mirror. So it could be like a jewel, also, you know, something that makes you stare in the mirror to see how it looks type thing. But it doesn't only have to be a clothing item, you know, or makeup, or, you know, that type of thing. But it can be anything else, okay, that makes you look in the mirror to see how it looks. Okay, any other signs that you may be receiving? Okay, some of you, it could be even like a cracking of a mirror, like a breaking of a mirror. You could be having to buy a new one simply as a sign of a new, a symbolism of a new beginning. Not bad luck, guys. A new beginning, changes that are coming, okay? Yeah, because you may be seeing mirrors, ancient mirrors. You may be visiting like ancient museums or spaces with ancient artifacts. You may be feeling like very attracted to going to see places that have history. So maybe like mirrors, maybe you might see a very unique type of mirror when you go around seeing different spaces or places, whether it's a shop or a museum or an art, but you may just kind of like see something that resembles a kind of beauty. Okay, I'm seeing something capturing the beauty of your taste, your eye. Okay, even just maybe something that makes you feel beautiful. So your accomplishment, pile number 1, is merely the fact that you are feeling drop dead gorgeous right now. I feel like so many of you are feeling hot. You guys are feeling, I can't even explain it. It's like you guys love yourself at this time. You guys really love the comfort of your skin, your body, whether it's dark, light, small, big, medium, doesn't matter. Right now, pile number 1, you feel like the it girl, the it guy. And as you should, like, because you are. So yeah, I'm seeing a lot of confidence in yourself. So that is your biggest accomplishment. The confidence that you always dreamed of having, you finally actually have it, or you are attaining it step by step. Okay. And then the next card that we have here is the Tree of Life, and it is number 35. You may be 35 years old. You may be seeing 35. Okay, I'm seeing that also the time on the clock that you may see is 23:35. Okay. So some of you may be seeing 23:35 on the clock, 23:23 as well, maybe a number. Remember, you may be seeing numbers in different spaces. It doesn't only have to be a clock, okay? It could be like random phone numbers, address, number plates, things like that. So you could be even seeing double of 35. But I'm just seeing that you may also have like accomplishments where you're like, oh, when I'm 35, this is where I want to see myself. This is where I want to be. And I'm seeing that you are seeing the progress, or the progress will be visible in your life in terms of what you're building. So this is building a foundation, okay? Maybe of finding these in real time. Oh, I love it for you, girl. I love it so much for you. Okay. Have this here, Tree of Life. So you might be feeling called to nature, or you might be feeling like hugging a tree, as they would say. But more than anything else, you may be like, oh, I hope. Guys, please, some of you may be like sitting under a tree, going out to a park, doing a picnic setting, maybe going to like, those special parks that are almost like reserves type of thing. Maybe you might be going to spaces with animals, or like a beach, because there's kind of like a beach in the background. Okay, so you might feel called to travel for some of you. And I do see here that the accomplished for some of you this year, or, the next coming years, could be in the future, could be a now thing, or you could have already been doing this. But traveling is something that's in your books, okay? Going to different spaces. It's almost like you're visiting different spaces with different trees, with different plants, okay? Maybe like you're just noticing that wherever you're going, it's like, oh, there's a large tree, or there's a small tree, or there's this type of tree, or this type of plant, okay? So some of you might also be called to just buy a plant, okay? Maybe a very significant plant that is meant to increase your energy in your house. So you know how maybe some people get like money tree for increasing money, and then some people get like certain plants for protecting the house, some people, I think they would resemble secular plants as protective plants, things like that. But you can choose depending on what your aim is. But yeah, there's quite a lot of recommendations that people have, snake plants, things like that. But also, like, for example, having lavenders and stuff like that, or buying a lavender plant. It would be for like creating a sense of calm in your house, peace, love, that type of thing. A very clean and peaceful and calm energy in your space. Okay. Yeah. So I think also your accomplishment is merely the fact that you have finally found that calm voice within yourself, and you are making moves accordingly. So I think you are someone right now who's moving in silence, or you're moving, you're like, ooh, let me just, your accomplishment this year is your beauty, or how basically you perceive life in a beautiful perspective. So maybe you've changed the way that you view life. Now you see the beauty of life, or you're finally experiencing more like experiences that have like good memories, things that feel worth living. Okay. So I'm seeing that you are creating memories that are very worthwhile with people that are worth creating those memories with. And I'm seeing that if some of you are creating families, or, you have a bloodline that you're going to leave some type of legacy with, I'm seeing that your accomplishment is merely you changing how things have been in your bloodline. So if there's a certain type of cycle or pattern that has been stuck in your bloodline, you have circled around and changed something about that. So obviously there's different types of cycles and different types of generational curses for different families, right? So the situation that you've been battling with in your family, being it money, relationships, being it even the self perspective, okay, the value of self, okay, being able to grow in a home full of love, is quite a privilege itself in itself. You know what I mean? So when you are able to create a safe place for your children, able to create a good life for your kids, even if you're not the best parent in the world, but you're doing the best that you can, and you're able to create something for your kids that you never had, and that's able to make them better people as they grow up, that within itself is enough, So, yeah. So I think how you're raising whether it's like the type of education you're providing, or it's like being able to take care of their needs, or being able to provide a certain level of knowledge, to be able to inherit something from you, to be able to learn certain habits or discipline, or a sense of like a good heart or kindness, or like certain personality traits that you may instill in your child that are very beneficial or very healthy. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing, so we have communication. Okay. We have communication. And number 10. So number 10 for some of you could be October, could be 10 days, 10 weeks, or in 10 months time. This is also an expression. Okay, so guys, it's 10 hours, 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months. That's the timeline. Eh? So in this situation, this is about communication. So your accomplishment is merely how you've grown in the way that you express yourself. So maybe this could be professionally, or this could be in terms of, oops, it's been vibrating, this phone. So this could be professionally for some of you, or this could be like in terms of yourself, how you communicate with yourself, like your self-dialogue, right? Like we spoke about confidence. So how you communicate with yourself, your inner dialogue. For some of you, it is just in the way that you express yourself to others. In other situations, it's the way that you express yourself to the community, the crowd, the world, or your job, your field, okay? Yeah, I think in this way you have improved, and you're showing a lot of improvement in different areas of your life, in the way that you are showing up for yourself, and you're showing up a lot better for other things that matter to you. Okay. And I do see that some of you, you're going to be seeing maybe a lot of birds as well as a sign for some of you. And it could be like birds in a large number. So maybe not just one, but like a lot all at once. Okay. So some of you, maybe you might feel like, oh my God, why are there so many birds all at once type of situation. Okay. Okay. So pile number 1, let's see what other cards are here for you. Okay, so pile number 1, for some of you, I'm seeing that music is going to be a sign. So we have number 24. Number 24, you could be 24 years old. 24th could be your birthday or a specific timeline for you. Okay. And okay, so far we have number 10, number 23, number 24, and number 35. Okay, so these could be like numbers on the clock that you see, like 10, 24, 23, 24, 24, 35. Okay, oh, sorry, 24. 24, 24, I meant. Okay, but you could also see these numbers maybe on number plates as well, 24, 35, that type of thing, vice versa. Okay, but you'll know what these signs mean to you. And this could be also the amount of 24 days, okay, 24 weeks, 24 hours for some of you. And basically, okay, so some of you could be seeing 10, 10. Did I say that? You could be seeing 10, 10. I hope I didn't leave anything out. Okay, so some of you, you're going to have music being symbolic for you. You could be hearing like lyrics that seem like a coincidence, but it's actually not. They could be jumping in at the perfect time when you think of something, when you say something, when you're with someone, when whatever interactions you have right now are very far from being a coincidence. Everything is extremely symbolic for a reason. So you may be seeing yourself in these situations where you, like, for example, you may be seeing like guitars or instruments like this. Okay, you may be buying new headsets, or seeing a lot of people with headsets, or going to like events, concerts, performances, sessions. You could be the artist itself, okay, musician, or in media. Okay, you could be working in multimedia, in different platforms of media. You could be working with people who are in the music industry, or in some type of way. You could be attracting people who have this type of lifestyle or hobby, or even the gift itself of being a professional in this field. Okay, so but you may be crowded by music at this time. You may be falling in love with certain new songs, certain new artists. In your evolution, in the person that you're becoming, or the person you've become, you are even changing the way that you hear music. So you might like want to listen to a higher frequency instead of like low vibrational music that you used to listen to when you were younger, or when you were going through something. Maybe before, when you go through like heartbreak, you used to listen to sad heartbreak music. But now you may be like in a space where you feel like glow up music. You feel like, I got this type of music, You may be feeling like very peaceful and calm type of music. But you may be feeling called to like listen to high frequency type of sound, okay, that resembles how you feel. Because you can see this lady feels very calm and collected, very unbothered, okay? So yeah. So music may definitely be signs to you at this time. And let's get 2 more signs and then close up, okay? So basically, for some of you, black t-shirts as well might be signs. You may have a lot of black t-shirts, or you might be buying black t-shirts or wearing them. And then for some of you, I'm seeing maybe you might be listening to meditation music when you sleep, okay, or to start your day. You might be listening to like high frequency music to start your day, okay. And I mean, these faces look very calm, all of them, including these ones. You know, everything is very sound, okay. And there's a whole lot of light, okay? So you may be feeling lighter because of certain sounds, okay? And then, yeah, birds are going to be very symbolic, maybe very specific birds. So like I said, they may be a collective. Maybe it's like if you're seeing like doves, pigeons, things like that, or cardinals, things like that, it may be like a collective of them, right? But maybe when you see an eagle, it's one man, because most of the time it's like one man. So you may be seeing like an eagle as a symbol, whether it was like on screen or, you know, when you're traveling, things like that. It could be anywhere, really. So number 12. 12 is December. So we have the month October, December. We have the 12th of any month. Okay, maybe saying 12, or any time of the clock, which includes these numbers. Okay, and yeah, I think that's it. And then, so let's break it down. If you see here, there is a whole bunch of nature. Okay, so definitely get those plants or get in touch with nature. Go more outdoors at this time. Okay, but I do see that you have accomplished basically exploring so much of things maybe you didn't have access to in your life before. So maybe before you were limited to certain things, maybe you just didn't afford it, or you just couldn't go because there were rules from home, or you just also had a limiting mindset. You were just afraid, okay? Yeah, or you just had certain standards. But now you kind of like free like a bird, okay? Free to rise, free to fly high, free to basically go past the limits you put on yourself, okay? So yeah, I do see that you're gonna see a lot of places. You're gonna take pictures. I'm seeing you take pictures, maybe more pictures of yourself or more pictures of nature, okay? Guys, I can't lie, okay? So maybe even right now, you're not someone who might be traveling, but like it's in the books for you, because number 35, the Tree of Life, I was speaking about traveling. And guess what? Number 34 is about traveling. So I was pretty accurate. Okay, so some of you are really going to be traveling, or your accomplishment is having this passport that you never thought, oh, this passport will have so many stamps. So some of you may be meeting people, meeting someone, whether it's a partner, whether it's friends, the plans that you guys might, you know, set up for yourselves. But you're going to travel, could be family, could be even on your own. Okay. So some of you might be planning to just go by yourself. So go ahead if that is the plan. But like, you're going to be traveling so many different places in the world. I mean, look at that. I can't even break down all these signs and symbolisms. But anyway, clocks could be different, like significant buildings. Okay. Could be very symbolic, like the buildings on the picture. Okay. And hats could be significant. Okay. Bags, luggage, stamps, balloons. Did I say clocks? Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, for the most part, whatever basically you can see in this picture, you know, even the boats, boat crews, things like that, you know, they're in the corner. Okay. Going on a ship, things like that. So whatever you can find on this picture, just zoom it in, and then, you know, you'll definitely identify how you resonate with it. So okay, wait. Ooh, I'm just making sure it is stop it. Baby, someone pick her up, ne? Alrighty, so since the birds are so evident, we're gonna do the crows, we're gonna do the birds, and ask them for messages, and then probably go to the next pile. Okay, we'll just obviously do more signs and symbolisms, but I feel like the message is very clear as well. Okay, so the accomplishment is basically Some of you, it's even just like I said, your music career or your music background, your inheritance. Okay, perhaps maybe, like I said, you work with maybe a manager or project management, things like that. Maybe you assist with like photography with musicians or whatever it is, the company you work in, you may be working with artists. Okay, but I feel like those who are, you are receiving recognition. Some of you may be traveling because of these opportunities that may come forward. Okay, and I feel like there's a lot of communication in music, in birds, and you've been feeling this. This is something that, like, you know this, okay? Because the mirror is also like a dream state, almost like you've been having dreams about your accomplishments. So this pile, you have dreams and visions, okay? You have visions that you have about your accomplishments, and then you have dreams about yourself accomplishing these things, right? And this is God telling you that I got you, okay? Okay, so the first card. Okay. And it says here, weathering the gale, you are more, see if I can read through. You are more resilient than the storm. Your stability comes from within, not from calm skies. So you are the calm in the storm, okay? And with that jewelry, I think I spoke about you beautifying and getting nice jewels, experimenting, whether it's that, it might not even be like necessarily like typical jewelry. It can be like beads, even if it's beads. Maybe you like, what do you call these things? Waist beads, things like that. What? So obviously, what makes your aesthetics. But I see you like adding to your aesthetics here, okay? But the message is that continue to be resilient, okay? Do not give up. You see? Music is passing me right now. Let's play music so loud is passing me right now. That is crazy. But yeah, your stability is also going to be a sign and symbolism in terms of your accomplishment. I feel like you're going to see how much you've accomplished through the fact that you feel more stable in your life or within yourself, okay? You feel more stable with the things that you're doing and you've done. Like every time you think back about your life or you look at the things you want to do, you always see yourself do great things, or you always see yourself more believing, okay? You find yourself believing more than you're doubting, okay? 30. Something has served its purpose and must be released. What sustains you must also decay you. All right, so here it says, basically, these are things that you've let go or released. There are things that served a purpose and had to leave once they have served it. So these could be people, places, and situations. Okay, whether this accomplishment is, like I said, traveling is like moving from one place to another, so that's changing environments. Okay, it could be simply about you changing like opportunities, jobs, even your career, things like that. But whatever it is, whatever served, whatever you had to release, you had basically outgrown, because now you are this new version of yourself and you are glowing to this higher frequency that now requires certain things, different things, okay? And the things that you did in the past, or the things that you saw as the way forward in the past, may not resonate now, and it's okay, okay? All right, so let's see one more card for my quiz. One more card for my quiz. Some of you may resonate with crows, okay? You may be seeing crows as well. All right, and like I said, this is the collective dream. Oh, guys, I spoke about you guys having dreams, hey? Collective dreams, repetitive dreams, okay? So you may be seeing skulls as well. Okay, maybe these particular kind of lights, okay, lamps might also be significant, but these specific street lamps or home lights might be significant, okay? You may be seeing birds in twos as well. That's a collective. It says your personal vision aligns with a larger group's aspiration. Your contribution is a key piece. Guys, I spoke about this, that you guys are going to be meeting people that are going to validate you, that are going to recognize you for your worth in your field of work, in terms of what you have to offer in the relationships and bonds that you create, okay? And yeah, you are, so basically this pile, another thing that I'm noticing is that you guys are accomplishing life by basically choosing the right friends, choosing the right people, the right connection, business, situations, people. So maybe your lessons was learning from choosing the right people, the circle. Huh? Okay. All right, baby. Okay. My kid wants to go play, so she was asking for permission. But anyway, so yes. So you have ideas, or you're going to be aligned with your soul tribe. So people need your vision, your ideas, your purpose, your presence, and you are finally going to see. So even if you're a loner and you're like, oh my God, how? I see that the spaces you do go to, the places you do go to, and you do go to these, like I said, outgoing, settings, then you will meet these collective people who see your vision, okay? And yes. Okay. Okay, repair, evolution, growth. All right, let's see what these cards have. Okay, we have these. Okay, practice. Okay, we have abundance. Yes, I love it. I love it. Okay, so some of you, basically, power one, your accomplishment is your abundance, your security, right? Like I said, you feeling stable within yourself, the things you do, how you move, how you talk, okay, how you make money, all right? It says money is energy like anything else. You want it to flow and not feel trapped. Trusting that the universe will take care of you gives off the energy of abundance and expectancy in every dollar you receive. Know that you are supported and the money will flow. So yeah, I see that scarcity with money is going to end. Some of you are going to have growth in your financial security, your financial abundance, how you make money, how you spend money. Perhaps you are gaining better knowledge on how to invest and make better savings decisions that will have, like a very beneficial, results at the end. So some of you are doing something, whatever it is, whatever the hustle, whatever the hard work, whatever the occupation, whatever the method, whether it's self-employed, self-made, or, it is employed by someone else as a starting foundation, as a building foundation, whatever that is for you, your situation. I see that your money is going to grow. Okay. There will be improvement, whether it's per step or it as a grant, doesn't matter how it comes, but I do see that you are going to be moving forward. And yeah, you're going to be excited and happy about the way your money is moving. And you're very much accomplishing, like I said, your style, guys. Didn't I say that? Shopping, look at the bags. Buying, and I said black t-shirts. So also like brown clothing might be very significant. Brown paper bags. Okay. And the lights are very significant. Okay. Yeah. Oopsie. All right, it says family dynamic. Okay, so we did speak of this about the babies and being a parent. Some of you, there's an improvement in family dynamics. Okay. Yeah, some of you, there's an improvement in family dynamics, the relationship that you have with your loved ones, your parents, your siblings, your cousins, your child, your lover, whatever the situation is. Okay, take it how it resonates, however the family dynamic looks to you. But yeah, some of you are having like reconciliations with people you wanted to fix relationships with. Okay, I'm talking about people that you value, people that value in return, family members that take care of you, that you take care in return. Okay, people that you genuinely wanted to work through, things through it. Okay, so this family dynamic, see reconciliation, things getting better, whatever the argument is, getting hashed out in a healthy way, having a healthy resolution to certain communication styles, having a better way to express yourselves during differences or challenges. Yeah, like learning to handle disagreements a lot better. Okay, and yeah, so it says your family is requiring time to heal issues that have created a wedge or unrest. We all need support as we move forward, and having an open, loving family unit is essential. Okay, so whatever may have felt like was very harsh or hard that the family had to deal with, even if it is a loss within the family, whether it is losing a loved one in the family, and that is, you guys are healing from that. Okay, whether this is a breakup, a separation, or whether this is just generally, like I said, just the dynamic of how communication has been at home. So some of you are just kind of working through that. Some of you are having resolutions, or whether you're going to couples therapy or family therapy, or you guys are dealing with individual therapy or working on self in some shape or form, introspective in some shape or form. Okay, working on yourselves to show up better for each other. Okay, so that you can support each other a lot better in a healthy way. And let's do, so your accomplishment is basically showing up for your family. Okay, And let's see, being able to support your family financially as well, okay, or being supported financially by your family, whether this is in a relationship, okay, like having sense of like financial stability in a relationship, a committed relationship, okay, whether this is someone you have a child with or someone you want to have a child with, okay, or someone who may accept like your child. So even if maybe you don't have a child with this person, but you already have a child, maybe this is someone that could be welcoming and accepting your child as their own, okay. All right, so we have also, some of you could be like wearing shorts or, buying shorts, okay? And some of you could be seeing old buildings, abandoned buildings, things like that. Okay, it says stuck energy alignment. You have stuck energy that can be caused by holding on to pain or having resistance. To let new energy flow in, get grounded and reconnected to your body once again. So some of you may be feeling called to reconnect, like do exercises, yogas, stretches, walks, you know what I mean? Walk into nature, like I said, walk around, breathe in nature, hug a tree, or something. But whatever to release the stuck energy in your body. Some of you are just kind of like dealing with the overwhelming feeling or a frustration that you're currently dealing with something that you are currently trying to have a resolution about, okay? But you are being told to like express yourself in a way that clears stuck energy. So find a way that can be therapeutic to you in ways that can align your body, your energy, so that when you start your day, you start well, right? We spoke about meditating, music, could be different options, okay? Could be even being with your family, spending time with your loved ones, things like that, okay? Could help release stuck energy, okay? Playing game night, things like that, having like fun, okay? Traveling, eating out, whatever you guys enjoy doing as a family, things like that. Okay, so release stuck energy at this time. So I think your accomplishment is being able to release the stuck energy. So I feel like some of you have been like working towards this like intentionally. You've been working on releasing your stuck energy intentionally, and it's been improving, or it's been evident in the ways that you've been like taking care of your body, yourself, and in the ways that your body has been reacting, okay? So I think you're glowing. If more than anything, it's almost like your body is showing the alignments that you've been putting forward. So if before like you had a certain way that you looked, it's almost like in your growth or your glow up, the changes you've been making are looking evident in your physical body, okay? Okay, so the stuck energy previously that you may have struggled with, okay, being that it is from family dynamics or from past, or your issues with money, whatever struggles you may have dealt with in the past, okay, I'm seeing that the stuck energy or the feeling of being stagnant or feeling late or behind is released, okay? Your accomplishment is having movement and feeling aligned within your journey or your purpose, okay? And then it says intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. So some of your accomplishments is finally having like confidence in your sexual life. So you may find someone who understands your body or how you like it, or someone who makes you feel confident in like intimacy, whatever shape or form you enjoy intimacy. But I feel like your confidence is adding as well to your level of intimacy in the bedroom, in your relationship or your connection. Your partner is noticing, or the people you share your time and your body with are noticing the changes that are on your body, and they are like complimenting, or they are liking it, okay? Whether it's your style, the way you dress, the way you carry yourself, how healthy you are, how you've been looking after yourself. It doesn't matter what shape, body size you are, or how you look, but merely your confidence, okay, how confident you feel, is what's building this intimacy, okay? So I'm seeing that you're feeling ready to be intimate again. For some of you, maybe if you were quite celibate for a while, or you were called in to be celibate for a while because you were in the stuck energy, so you had to like kind of be in your own space so you can align. I'm seeing that you're finally ready to share your time and your energy with someone, okay? And like I said, to create a family dynamic. So yeah, I feel that you are going to be accomplishing a sense of like intimacy. You're going to have the highest frequency, or a high frequency kind of intimacy. So someone is going to show you things intimately in ways maybe you have not experienced. Maybe you might have first time moments with a person, or you might explore and express something in a whole different level with the different person, okay? And then we have communicate. So communicate as well is coming out twice, chit-chatting, message, text, things like that. Compromise, forgive, and work it out. So some of you, like I said, you're working things out with people that you love and love you back, okay? So you may have to compromise, or you may be discussing a way to meet each other halfway, okay? Forgiving each other and working something out. So your accomplishment is working things out with people that you need to work things out with. So you're knowing who to prioritize, okay? And health. So some of you, your accomplishment is your health. Health issues could arise. So you working on your health, okay? Like I said, it's whatever you're doing, whatever you're working on is showing on in your body. So your health improvements, your hard work, whatever you're putting into your health, whatever ways you're working into bettering your health, the signs or the ways that you're working on them are showing because of the improvement, okay? Okay, messages, how much was... So date night, some of you get ready to be wined and dined. Some of you, your accomplishment is somebody calling you for a date. But this is the somebody that's going to give you intimacy that is worthwhile. So there's communication coming in. Just letting you know, for somebody, there's communication of a lovely somebody who's going to resonate with you, okay? And somebody who may want to build a family with you. So this is going to be serious, okay? Even if it starts as a fling, but maybe it might grow into something. But I do see that you are going to be experiencing a date night very soon. Get ready to be wine and dine. So some of your accomplishment is meeting someone that is going to wine and dine you. You are going to have like princess kind of treatment, or you may be the type of guy who's going to be giving someone worthwhile the princess treatment type of thing, because princess treatment is earned, you know. But yeah, you may be with someone who really wants to show you how valuable you are to them, okay? Like taking the time to show you and yeah, spoil you, okay? So you're going to experience a lot of intimate moments with people that you love, or you're going to feel loved and supported, okay? Ooh, well, this pile, commitment. It says things are getting serious. So somebody here, it says things are getting serious, like you're going to be married. Some of you, this is going to be somebody that's going to take you serious, okay? Things are getting serious. Like somebody, I think I said this. I don't even, which card did I say? It's getting serious. I even forgot. Was it this one? Communication. Okay, but you know, it's getting serious, whatever the situation is. But I think if anything, more than the fact that it's about relationships, I think it's about a relationship with yourself. The commitment that you've put into yourself is amazing. Okay. It is the ultimate evidence of everything you've done. The amount of commitment and effort, okay, and determination, perseverance, the persistence to work on yourself, your health, your well-being, okay, building that confidence, building your self-love, self-worth, self-respect, self-discipline, whatever your self is, self-everything. You've been working hard and your hard work is showing. Okay, congratulations and well done. Your self-evolution, your awakening, your transformation is beautiful, and your glow up is your biggest achievement, because everything that you've put piece and piece together is like showing us a beautiful resemblance in who you are. Okay, you don't even gotta say nothing. People can see the commitment. They see you are getting it. They see you getting this money. They see you getting it. The health, the money, the man, the woman, the house, the car, the children. You are getting it. That's kind of like giving that kind of energy. It's like people are looking at you and they feel like, wow, this person is gonna make it, even if maybe it's gonna take a little while, but they're gonna get the things that they desire. So like you are committed, and things are getting serious. The universe is taking you serious, okay? The universe is taking your commitments serious, okay? And yeah, your accomplishments is your ability to commit yourself fully in the things that you love, your gifts, your abilities, your career, your work, your money, yourself, your children, your relationship, your family, whatever it is, your friendships. You're able to commit yourself and be loyal, or, you know, being committed to yourself in a way where you show up for yourself. And the way that you show up is even the way that you show up for others, okay? So yeah. And then one last one. Okay, so let go. It says your ability to let go. Make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. So your ability to let go of things in the past, situations in the past, things that no longer serve you, things that no longer belong in your life, or, you know when it's time to let go, even if it's not something that is negative or anything like that, but you know when it's something that serves its purpose. It's just stuck energy now. It's like, okay, now it's time for me to release this. I'm just hugging it now, you know? So butterflies may also be a symbol. So some of you may be seeing butterflies, the hearts with that whole thing, speech bubbles, dinner tables, rings might be a sign and a symbolism. Okay, intimate. These might be even tattoos you guys like doing, or pictures you guys might have on your tattooed on your body and stuff like that. Or butterflies. Okay, you might have tattoos of butterflies. But yeah, making room for new things. Your ability to cut people off, let go of old things, start afresh is what's amazing about you, is what you've accomplished this year. Is if you've been someone, maybe it wasn't always easy to let go of things, it's almost like you're finally able to accomplish letting go of things, okay? Releasing things that no longer serve you in some shape or form. So yeah, congratulations. Okay. So your ability to let go of the past, let go of situation, people's, and that don't no longer serve you type thing, okay? That is how you've accomplished, is just you, how you've just released a whole lot of things that just can't come with you anymore, okay? So let's see what letters your names, a symbol of a name, a word that is consistent that you may be seeing, okay? It could also be just like names of the countries or surroundings that you're in, okay, as signs and symbolisms. I have channel, okay, the letter C. So the letter C may be a symbol, okay, maybe significant name, surname, okay, of you or anyone resonating to this reading, okay? It could be a building, a company, a place, an address, a word, okay? Things like that. So channel a message from spirit, focus your energy, give a healing. Okay, so right now I think your accomplishment is the fact that you've been able to channel your energy to work on your healing. Okay, you've been able to connect with spirit more, to focus your energy on connecting with your spirit guides, with God, with your spirituality, your faith, basically. Okay, so your healing work is order. Okay, so accomplishment is being able to get yourself in order, get yourself together, get yourself together in order of like being able to be disciplined. Okay, it says peace amid chaos, so you have peace within chaos. You are able to clear clutter. So clearing clutter, maybe you're also becoming someone who's more clean. You know, your space is a lot more clean. You clear clutter within your spaces, within your mind, within, you know, everything else in your life. It says all under control. So you're feeling more under control of your life, and that is how you feel accomplished. It's like, okay, everything is a little more organized now. Okay, so yeah, there's a little more order, or things feel a little more better. Okay, so letter O, maybe significance. Okay. And then we have F. The letter F might be significant. It says future. So your future as well. Okay. I feel like some of the accomplishments may be in the future for some of you. Okay. It says it's your destiny. What you've sown. Achieve success. Okay, so whatever you sow, you will achieve. You will achieve success in it, okay? And there are things that are just your destiny, okay? It cannot be taken from you. But I think this moment in time, I feel like your accomplishment is mainly feeling more connected or aligned with your future, your destiny. Sowing the seeds to achieve this, okay? And then it says romance. So this pile definitely has the romance going on. It says being courted, treating yourself, and falling in love. So some of you definitely going to be falling in love. Some of you falling in love with yourself, treating yourself, okay? Taking care of yourself, doing treatments, you know, swallowing yourself. But yeah, some of you definitely that romance, that marriage, that love. And I think some of you just, like I said, even if there were issues in that marriage or that relationship or the romance, I feel like some of you are reviving it. You're reviving certain things. You're letting go, forgiving each other, but you're working on things, okay? But guys, please, work on things that are worth working on, okay? The letter R might be significant. There's the letter Y, youth. Okay, some of you may be in your youth years, okay, in the years of your youth. Okay, some of you, your name, surname, letter Y, the letters we spoke about. Okay, so you might be having fresh ideas at this time. You may be feeling young, like, you know, wanting to do things that make you feel young again, okay, youthful again. And some of you may be feeling like you need practice. You need to practice to master some of the things that you've been doing. Some of you may be mastering things you did in your youth or in your younger years, okay? So some of your achievements may be that you wanted to do certain things when you were younger. Like really practice, whether it's self-taught or whether it's education, you know, varsity and all that school, like qualifications, but you may have been someone who has practiced something so well and you mastered it, or you're mastering it and you're having good fresh ideas on how to utilize that, okay? And yeah, that is your accomplishment, coming with resolutions and fresh ideas on how to basically use the things you've mastered, okay? Your commitments, all right? Alrighty. All right. I don't know if there's a word here. Is there a word here? The only word I hear is for. F-O-R. So something is for you. Something maybe specifically sent to you, for you, done for you. Something for you. Okay, so something is destined for you here. Something is designed for you. Something is meant for you, okay? Okay, I don't know if this word is also significant for someone. Koi. Koi might be significant. Somebody might say yo, 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 lot. Okay, some of you, I'm seeing that you may have a fro. Okay, some of you may have a fro. You may say, I have a fro, I love my fro. Okay. Okay, some of you, maybe the word Roy is significant. Roy. Okay, maybe a business that says .co. Co might be CO, might be significant. Oops. CO might be significant. CFO, some of you might be CFOs. Okay, the word CFO, position, might be very significant. If this has anything, I'm seeing Cairo. C-R-Y, Cairo. I'm also saying off. I mean, it's not double F, but I'm saying if something feels off, please let it go. Remove your energy from something that feels off. Okay, if your energy feels off, cleanse yourself. Take a shower, take a bath, or remove yourself from that environment. Get some rest. Okay, but pay attention to the feeling if something feels off. Okay, or protection. It says change, rebellion, guidance. Guidance, justice, truth, character, and love. Get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going out toward your ambition, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happen. So we spoke about this, right? So it's saying that you are basically safe. You are protected. Okay. Be ready for the changes. Be ready to be the one that makes, different things differently, being the rebel, right? I'm seeing that you're highly guided, and this is justice, divine favor, justice to you. Okay, this is your truth, and people are going to see your true character through you. Like I said, how you carry yourself, and people are going to love you, or you're going to express a lot of love for yourself. Okay, not needing validation. But yeah, it says get ready for new things that you've been hoping for more than anything, and embrace your higher calling at this time, all your ambitions, and the universe is aligning with those things that you've been calling and praying and asking for. Okay, you will provide it for. It will put you in the right spaces with the right people, in the right circumstances with the right resources. Okay, so trust. Okay, so you may be seeing 4 8s. Okay. Says personal power, material and spiritual abundance, wealth, resources, force, balance. It says confidence, material gain, epic romance. So big romance, okay, but more than anything, material gain as well, a spiritual abundance, okay, and I'm seeing that there's going to be a balance in how your life goes, just the resources you have to have the material gain, the sense of confidence, the romance, the wealth, how wealthy you feel with everything that you have. So I'm seeing a sense of balance in different areas of your life. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending the number of assurance, this number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. You're surrounded with your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. So use this for the greater good. Do not take advantage of people. Use all this influence, all this power you're giving, okay, to do good, to move and change lives, okay, to better the lives of others, okay, and yes, serve others and they will serve you. So, yes, people will respect and admire you for what you do, what you give, what you are. And yeah, people will see the true nature of your hearts. If you have a good heart, they will see you for what you are. Okay. And the universe is reassuring you. I think we said that so many times that they've been trying to get you signs and show you that we are reassuring you. So you may be seeing these numbers. Okay. And okay, let's see. One last card. And we have 555. It says change. So if you notice, you guys, we had change come out so many times on the other cards already. So it says here, encouragement, support, obstacle, battle, calling, restructuring, creative work. So some of you, your achievement is within your creative work. Some of you, it is your calling, okay, achieving or accomplishing your calling. You are feeling encouraged and supported, okay. You are conquering, and basically within you conquering, you're adapting to change. You are able to, adapt and change and grow with the obstacles and the battles. You're able to outgrow things. You're restructuring your life when necessary. Okay, it says you are going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. And that is the why you've been looking for. Okay, it says push through it. There's a reward waiting at the finish line. So it says don't give up, okay? Because this is your level up. This is your step forward. The changes that are coming are going to be so worth the hard work. And you're going to see the results, the ultimate results, okay? Your highest good. Like I said, you're going to feel the changes, the need to listen to even different highest music, okay? You got this. You're almost there. Push through, okay? It says here minor. Okay, some of you could be working with, I'm also seeing construction work. You could be a construction worker, or you could be working with like companies that work with construction workers, or that work with mining, that work with jewels, okay, in some shape of work, in terms of like making profound wealth, okay? Some of you, yeah, underground work, okay? You may be doing underground work, okay, or you're in charge of underground work, or you work with a company that works with people like that have to do like the hard labor in some shape or form, building or digging or whatever that is, okay? Yeah. So some of you, maybe your goals are to own a gold mine or a jewel. Ooh. Yeah, the cards keep falling, eh? Tomatoes. All right. All right, some of you could be like painters. You could do like artwork, like painting. You could also do drawing, you know, could be anything that is within like graphic design, artwork, in terms of like painting or doing some kind of like vision work, okay? Yeah. Okay, some of you could be a businessman. Maybe you're into business, okay? Some of you could be self-employed, an entrepreneur, okay? Like I said, CFO, CEO, someone who runs a business, okay? Okay, so remember, some of you could work in companies that do these things. So you could be working in a painting company or hardware company that sells paints. Okay, you could be maybe the person who helps people find items. You might not be painter, but you may be helping people find items that resonate to these things. Okay, so maybe, for example, you might not be a miner, but you help people find tools or equipment that have to do with like hard labor. Okay. Yeah, I spoke about photography as well. Some of you may be photographers. Okay, like I said, visual arts, okay, graphics, okay, maybe also videography, okay. Some of you could be makeup artists. Like I said, some of you could be in the beauty industry, maybe working with like beauty type of products, okay, beautifying type of things. So it could be like a spa. You might be working at a spa, things like that, okay. Some of you could be cashiers, retailers, okay. You might be working in sales, okay. Some of you may be waitresses. You might be serving people. You may work in hospitality, food, okay. The industry of food, hospitality, serving people, hotels, housekeeping. I'm seeing housekeeping for some reason as well. I don't know. Yeah, some of you might be designers. You might make, you might be a tailor, designing clothes, making clothes, selling things that have to do with putting materials together. My God. Might be lawyers. Okay, you might be lawyers working in the law and order. Okay, this scale might be also sign and symbolism. Some of you might be wearing like formal clothes. Okay, yeah, some of you might be working with a lawyer. Some of you might be getting your clothes tailored or designed for you. Maybe you're not particularly the one who is a designer, but getting your assistance. So you might be getting assistance from also these people. A tailor, a lawyer, a waitress, you know, these are people that we bump into on a daily. So these are people that could be assisting you on your day-to-day life, okay? These could be also signs and symbolisms, okay? People that are family members that have these careers as well, okay? That are very significant, okay? So remember, the pictures could also mean something. The suits, though, suits are going to be also significant, very formal clothes, or, you know, the whole bow tie thing might also be significant, okay? Aprons, okay? Watches and cameras, aka hammers and the hats, aka the letters and the whole bucket system. Okay. Okay, the whole makeup toolkit, eyeliners might be significant, suitcases might be, significant, tape might be significant, that type of thing, okay? And the last one we have the courier. So you could be doing things like Uber, Uber Drive, or you could be delivering things using other platforms, yeah, you could be a courier. You could be someone who basically collects deliveries or, that type of thing. And yeah. Yeah, some of you could be a vet. You could be in love with animals. You could take care of animals. You could be a doctor that has assist animals or takes care of animals in some shape or form. Okay, and we also have a cook. See, you could be also a cook. All right, a cook for some of you. Vegetables could be significant. You could be a nurse. The uniform could also be significant for some of you. Okay, all right. Let's see if the who is it can break it down for you guys, because since you guys have very specific cards about meeting people or being surrounded by people here, okay, significant people. So let's see. It says long hair. Some of you could have long black hair, or you could like wearing white things, cream type thing, caramel. Not sure what this color is, but whatever this color is, okay? But you could have long hair, okay? Or a person relating to your reading could have long hair. It says piercings. You could have piercings, or they could have piercings, okay? You could be a woman, or you're attracted to women. Okay, you could be pregnant, or you could be a mother. Okay, maybe you do have a child, you were pregnant, you had a pregnant experience, or you could be currently pregnant or planning to have a child, okay? Or you will be pregnant, or maybe you don't know. Go get a pregnancy test. Skin condition. So some of you could have like different types of skin conditions, okay? So maybe some of you could be, you could have albinism. Yeah, so some of you could have like different, maybe even, what do you call this? I forgot it, man. What is it? The skin condition, the one that dries your skin. I forgot it. Eczema. Is it eczema? I think it's eczema. But yeah, you could be someone who struggled with a skin condition, or you could be different because of your skin. Okay. But yeah, or you could be meeting someone who has a different skin from you. Okay, nicely dressed. See the suits? They're coming out again. The suits are coming out again. Okay. Moles. This is someone who could have a mole, and piercings indeed. Okay, maybe the curly hair too. Okay. Maybe thick features as well, thick eyebrows, thick, lashes, thick lips type thing. Someone maybe also doesn't really wear jewelry on the ears a lot. Okay, very young, so youthful. This could be someone younger than you, or you are younger than them. So you guys could be the same height as each other, same height as you, okay? Okay, so maybe they're not too far off in height. So they could have a mole in their mouth, by their lips, remember, like the picture, or anywhere else. It doesn't have to be like on the face. They might have white, gray hair, or they might like dyeing their hair this color, okay? They could have long hair in this color or short hair in this color, it doesn't matter, okay? Or you could have this elderly, so maybe white hair, black clothes, glasses, jewelry, definitely, see all that jewelry. Elderly, so you could be older than them, or they could be older than you, okay? But someone who's elderly could also be significant to you. Yeah, some of you could, yeah, have a skin condition, albino. All right, so pink flowers could also be significant, brown, and white hair. Some of you, red hair, okay, red hair, whether it's dye or natural. But thick eyebrows could be really significant as well. So they could also be a practitioner, whether this is spiritually healing, whether holistically, whether practitioner as, a nurse, whether it is in any field, okay, whether it's someone who helps with health, health practitioner, things like that, health practitioner, things like that, or whatever it may be, whatever type of practitioner that you may be, okay, that helps people, you could be that, or it could be seeing one, okay. This picture could also be very significant. The feathers, the ancient, the native history, okay, the bull with horns, okay. Okay, some of you could have hazel eyes, hazel brown eyes. Some of you could have black hair, you know. Some of you could be black. Some of you could have black hair. Yeah, thick curly hair or straight hair, doesn't matter. You could really have big features, thick nose, thick mouth, that type of thing, okay? Very significant features. Some of you could have a round face. Your face could be round, or their face, okay? They might really like red lipstick a lot, or you might red, orange, around those colors, okay? Glasses, playing around, putting hair pieces, white hair, things like that. Okay, the last one, fun-colored hair. Some of you could be dealing with people with fun-colored hair, so they could have blue, purple, all different colors, gray, blah, 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 blah. Maybe they just mix colors. Okay, so this is someone who mixes their hair color a lot. Fun, different colors, okay? And then we also have short hair. So someone who could have short hair, they could have cut their hair, okay? And also the jewelry could be significant. Long earrings, smoky eyes, thick eyebrows. All right. Okay. I think that's it. I hope that helps. I really hope. It says when the sun is at its zenith. When the sun is at its zenith. So these very significant buildings with the traveling. So you may be seeing like different types of buildings and taking pictures of these significant places with the flags and everything. Okay. So it says the peak of your power is now. Take the bold, visible action that requires all your light and confidence. Wow. Excuse me. Okay, it says within the hour. Within the next hour, for some of you, within the next hour, there are changes that are happening, accomplishments that are happening, or symbols that you receive, okay? It says the resolution is imminent. Stay present and attentive. The next interaction or observation holds the key. See those lights again? Very significant. Waters, lighthouse. Okay, so you're going to be traveling to these beautiful places. Send me pictures, please. It says when the last guest leaves. True understanding of an event or relationship would come only when the solitude of aftermath sit with the emptiness, okay? So I do see that you may be hosting or you might be invited by a host. And yeah, so maybe after spending some time with people, you may see the value that they hold, or if they are the type of people you want to let go. So you may kind of have like an epiphany or realization about certain connections you have after spending time with them, okay? Whether it is traveling with them or not, okay? But the waters are very significant here, okay? Yeah, so you may be really going to events at this time, or you're required to do so. Your time is now. This says your time is now. This card is a direct summon, not the world's time, not their time, your time. The universe is aligned. Step forward. So it's time to step forward. It's your time. Okay, the time is now. So your accomplishments are happening right now. You've already accomplished so much. And everything is happening at your time, your pace. Okay, and yeah. So within the next hour, you may be, from now, within the next hour, when the last guest leaves, if you're with people, you may be receiving a sign. Even this reading may be a sign, okay, of your accomplishments at this time. And it says 9 minutes past the hour. So 9 minutes past whatever the time. Okay, remember we had numbers as well. So for example, like we had number 10. So 9 minutes past 10, or 9 minutes past 11, whatever it may be, that type of thing. Okay, so you may be seeing 9 minutes past something on the hour when you receive a message. Okay, but it may be just 9 minutes past the hour now, right now, 9 minutes after you watch this, or 9 minutes before you see this, 9 minutes within your timeline, whatever your timeline will be. Okay, you may be seeing trains, smoke, stars, letters, umbrellas, okay, chairs like this, and that light again. It says a small, almost missed moment will be pivotal. Be punctual and observant of details. Be punctual and observant of details, so don't miss an opportunity again. I think now opportunities that may feel missed are coming back around, and you're finally feeling like you are ready to take it with both hands, okay? And you're receiving a message at this time. So there's a lot of communication coming in, whether it's communication about opportunities, whether it's about love, whether it's family, whether it's about just anything that you've been working on for yourself. This is going to be final, okay? All right, so the time is now. I mean, with this pile, it seems the wind is very much here now. When the last guest leaves, 9 minutes past now. Yeah, so very immediate, very instant, okay, in this present moment here and now. So your accomplishments are happening now. Says the last card is perfect timing. So the waters are very big here, okay? Lots of cleansing processes are very significant to you. So yeah, add that to your routine and everything. It says your anxiety is about to delay, not error. Trust that the elements are arranging themselves for the optimal outcome. So yeah, no more anxiety. I think now you know when things are at the right time for you, when it's time to make the move, when it's time to take action. No more procrastinating, hesitating, doubting it in some shape or form. I think the confidence is giving you the ability to make the moves when you need to make them. Okay, so yeah, you're going to get the optimal results. You're going to get the best results out of this. Yeah, no more letting your anxiety control you as well. Okay, so some of the countries you may dream of traveling, or you may be from these countries, or you may see these as flags, as signs and symbolisms, or numbers as well. Number 63. Okay, we have Greece. We have Cambodia. Number 12. So you may be 63, or your child, your grandparents, your parent, yourself, or those who are around you could be this age. Okay, so last time we had number 10, we had 12. So I think 12 is coming out again. All right, so the ages of your kids, your kid could be like 12 months, could be 12 years, that type of thing. Okay, up to you. So we have Haiti, number 98. My toddler is crying now just because she wants to come bother me. Oh, we have Peru, 101, 101. These could be also your house numbers, or these could be like your street numbers, numbers that you see often as well, okay? Or could be even on your phone number. Solomon Islands, 117. Ooh, I don't know how to say this one. Luthiana, number 80. Ooh. Nepal, number 16. Madagascar, number 44. Iceland, number 64. Egypt, number 36. Russia, number 55. United Kingdom, number 56. Philippines, number 10. I don't know how to say it. Laos. Okay, whatever. You guys will correct me. Number 11. I don't know how to say the correct pronunciations, but you guys will Google it. Morocco, number 49. Maldives, number 69. Woo. Okay, North Korea, number 4. Monaco, number 86. Mexico, number 34. Barbados, number 93. Palestine, number 50. Israel, number 23. Brazil, number 32. Uganda, number 61. New Zealand, number 33. South Africa, number 43. Sweden, number 57. Argentina, number 102. Okay, I'm gonna do a few last ones and then we close. Romania, 86. And Libya, number 111. Wow, that is amazing. The last one, literally the last one. 111. So you might be seeing 111 as well as an angel number. New beginnings are upon you. The messages I have for pile 1. Thank you so much, pile number 1, for watching. And I hope you guys enjoy. Welcome to pile number 2. Welcome to pile number 2. All right, so we have pile number 2 here. And let's see what is our collective reading for pile number 2. So I'm going to use this again. All right, let's see what are the signs and symbolisms for pile number 1. What are the things you can look out for to see as signs and symbolisms? Okay, for pile number 1. Okay, sorry, pile number 2. So some of you maybe in pile number, in this pile in pile number 2, you could resonate with some things in pile number 1. Really, up to you. Okay, so some of you in pile number 2, you could be a juggler. You could be juggling so much in your life right now, school, being a parent, working out, buying a home, or trying to secure home with the bills, or, taking care of yourself and making money and working, going to work, being on time for everything, okay, showing up in the way that you're expected. So some of you, your biggest accomplishment is being able to juggle everything, is being able to find a way to make it work, okay? Number 19 could be significant for someone, okay, the 19th of any month or 1919 on the clock, all right? But yeah, you could be someone who has found a sense of balance in the things that you do, the way that you make things work, the way that you function, okay? Maybe you are finding ways not to lose yourself anymore, or ways not to get overwhelmed, or kind of like overworked as well. So maybe you're finding a balance on when to do things and when not to do things, or when to give yourself time and when to be in a productive mode. Maybe you're finding a way to balance your schedule, when to divide yourself and when to make time for yourself. Okay. So this pile, you're very much busybody, busy, right? You have a lot on your plate. You got a lot to do. Okay. And yeah, I'm seeing that you might even be like very independent, or very self-made, or very, you kind of had to grow up quick, or you had to raise others in your family. Some of you could have had to raise yourself, or you had to raise your siblings, or you could have been even like an orphan, or you didn't have parents, or you're someone who may have just been neglected, and you kind of had to figure things out very quickly, reparent yourself. Some of you could have been in situations where it was just feeling left out. Okay, you could have been left out in a lot of situations, and you just kind of had to figure it yourself. You just kind of had to stand and defend yourself and be the person that's there for yourself when others weren't there. And you had to basically prove your strength to yourself for most of your life. And yeah, and it's proven to work. So I think if anything, your strength is your biggest accomplishment. It's the one superpower that's been pushing you forward to be able to accomplish everything else in your life. Okay, so yeah. And then we have here number 1. Number 1 could be January. Okay, first of any month, life path number 1. Okay, this particular outfit could be significant jeans, okay, long hair, brown hair, waterfalls could be significant for some of you waters, okay, but I'm seeing that abundance is going to be something that you receive in this time in your life, okay, and maybe in this perspective, it could be any area of your life, so it could be in any of the things that you are currently juggling. You are going to expect abundance in these areas of your life. So if you're trying to work on your bills, you're going to get that. If you're trying to work on taking care of your family, if you're trying to work on gym, if you're trying to work on self-care typing, if you're trying to work on your labor, your career, whatever it is, whatever you're balancing here is finally bringing that overflow. Your cup is overflowing. Okay, so your cup is going to overflow here, and okay, you are going to celebrate this. I'm seeing that you're also getting a sense, you're accomplishing the way that you are spiritually connected to cleansings. I'm seeing you doing your ultimate cleansings, or doing your ultimate baths, or doing your ultimate spiritual offerings, or doing your spiritual connections with your higher self, your spiritual faith, or your how you connect with your belief system, how you connect with the higher realms. Okay, something about the way that you connect with them is bringing that abundance forward. Okay, so this is your accomplishment. You're able to tap into a spiritual wealth here. Okay, so you've tapped into a spiritual wealth. Okay, there's a spiritual wealth that you are unlocking, and this is not something dark and something you buy, or something you have to sacrifice to get this or this or that, this is an accomplishment of inner work. Okay, this is, like I said, it's a spiritual understanding you have. It's a spiritual connection you have. Okay, it's the conversations you have with God. It's just times when you're going through things and you're, putting God first in the things that you do. And yeah, so the abundance comes from that. God's recognition. So you may be seeing numbers also as signs and symbolism. So numbers will be very significant. Number 26 may also be significant. You may be 26 years old, the 26th of any month. Okay, so these may be numbers that are specific to you already on this particular page that you may be seeing a lot. Okay, maybe this particular symbol, okay, might be significant to you, but numbers will be very, very important to this pile. Okay. Okay, so your spirit guides are coming out and they are showing themselves. Number 30 might be significant, the 30th of any month. You might be 30 years old. So the Buddha statue, so you might have like a spiritual statue, things like that, or whatever your belief system is, your altar where you pray, where you do offerings, where you speak to your ancestors, whatever that is. Okay, but whatever that belief is, you are connecting to your spirit guides, you're connecting to your higher realms, you're connecting to your faith in so many beautiful ways. Okay, and they are very grateful that you are able to do this, and you are breaking generational curses within everything that you're doing in whatever areas of your life you're juggling and working on these parts of yourselves to bring forth these generational blessings. Okay. All right. And then here we have, what is this? It says loved ones and spirits. So loved ones and spirits. So there may be someone who's crossed over a past loved one. It says number 20, the 20th of any month. Okay. Maybe 20 years old. Okay. A past loved one. So you may have lost a partner, or a female figure. Okay. A family member, a best friend. Okay. Someone close to you, someone that you love dearly. So this might be strongly a female energy, or could be any other energy. It's okay. Could be a child, could be a male figure. It does not matter. But some of you could be significant of a female figure. But you may be seeing birds to symbolize that they're around you. So maybe specifically white birds or white feathers. Okay. White clothes, white dresses. Okay. But I'm seeing that a loved one is very present in your life right now, and they are guiding you. So you have spirit guides, you have your loved ones that are very much present, and they're speaking through numbers at this time and white feathers. Okay, so you have a huge support system in the spirit realm. That's the accomplishment about your life, is that you are accomplishing this spiritual team in the spiritual realm that is supporting you, surrounding you, that is loving you, that is showing up for you, that is showing off. Okay, they're about to show off with you, honey. Okay, they're about to pop up and show off. Okay. Okay, my battery is low and it says 20%. Look at that. That was called 20. All right. And then we have number 22, meditation. So also this card is resembling a sense of nature, but also grounding yourself, getting in touch with yourself, getting in touch with God, your higher self, your higher realms, okay, through prayer, through conversating, through affirmations, whatever it may be, okay? But I see that whatever you're doing in the state of meditation is working. The communication, the love, they feel it. You are feeling it as well from your spirit guides and your past loved ones, okay? You're feeling the communication, you're hearing it. If you have the spiritual gifts, then you're able to unlock them, or you're able to connect with them more deeply so that you're able to feel this support, okay, that is surrounding you in the higher realms, okay? So with this pals, you have a lot of support in the higher realms, a lot of support. Bag of marbles. Wow, I don't even remember last time I saw marbles at all. Number 4, okay, the 4th of any month. 4 can also be April, or life path number 4. Marbles. You might be seeing marbles. So for you to really see marbles might be very significant, hey? So you may be seeing colorful marbles. I'm also seeing like a pool table with like those different color balls. So you might be seeing like pool balls. You could be seeing a bag of marbles for real, okay? Or your child or children around you might be purchasing this or having this or playing around with this, okay? But yeah, in any case, okay, a red bag could also be specific, okay? And it says a phoenix, number 27, so 27 years old, the 27th of any month. So you could be seeing a phoenix, okay, could be seeing a phoenix, might be very significant for you, or your name could be Phoenix, or someone's name around you could be Phoenix. Okay, and hands, for adverts about hands, or, number 15 could be significant, 15th of any month, okay, 15 on the clock, okay, but anything that has to do with your hands, so building with your hands may be very significant for some of you, okay, you're very handy, hardworking, but maybe you paint, or you build, or you create from scratch, okay, you come up with ideas or situations that require you to use your hands, okay, whatever that looks like for you, but your hands are very powerful, okay. Okay, some of you may be seeing babies. Number 3, you may be seeing babies. Babies may be significant, or you have a baby. All right, you may have a baby or will be having a baby. Okay, or babies. You might be just seeing a lot of babies. These might be symbolisms for good things or accomplishments that are coming forward. Number 3 is also accomplishing something in March, the third or the third of any month, or life path number 3 or March. Okay, but also you could have like 3 kids, or even if you have 1, but you could have a child who's within the ages of 3 months, 3 days, 3 years. Okay, things like that, or any other ages or numbers that we've mentioned. But this could be a situation also that you are accomplishing motherhood, fatherhood, parenthood, whether you're also an aunt or guardian or someone who's a caretaker, like you're taking care or you're supportive in the foundation of a family home to take care of a child. Yeah, so you are seen as this nurturing person, and yeah, that is your accomplishment. Doorways number 11. Okay, certain doors are going to open that were closed in the past, or certain doors that you never thought would be open for you. So certain opportunities are opening up for you at this time. I'm seeing that doors are opening up that you're meant to walk into at this time. So you might be seeing 11. The 11th can also be November. Okay, but doorways are opening for you. Okay, so you might be seeing a lot of doors as well. Okay, and the last one. So there's going to be celebrations. You may be celebrating. Number 6 is June. 6th of any month, the life path number 6. So champagne, popping bottles, corked bottles, maybe significant, but celebration is coming forward. So your accomplishment is going to be a celebration that proves this, celebrating a child, whether it's a baby shower or whatever it may be, or the arrival of a child, okay, or accomplishing just generally everything, like I said, that you juggle in your life, everything that you do in your life, you're accomplishing and celebrating things that you have worked hard for, okay? Some of you have ended cycles, changed cycles. It says fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. So you have ended cycles, unhealthy cycles from your past, in your family, or in your lifetimes, okay? But something was fated to change here for you. Something was fated to end. There's a sense of karma here. So whether you cleared a karmic debt and you're gaining karmic rewards at this time, okay? But something ended and it's bringing something beautiful. There's a new beginning that you are accomplishing from clearing this heavy cycle or something that no longer serves you well, okay? So your accomplishment is ending cycles in the spiritual realm so that you're able to get this spiritual abundance, okay? And then your ability to manifest is also your accomplishments. You're accomplishing how you manifest things into your life, okay? You might be seeing also flowers, roses, the moon, might be also significant crescent moons, okay? It says tell the universe exactly what you want. So everything that you're telling the universe that you want, the universe is listening, okay? So your ability to manifest at this time is your accomplishment. You're a master manifestor, or there's a sense of speed. There's a hurry up because of your spiritual cleanliness, or your spiritual purification, your spiritual rebirth, whatever that may look like to you. Someone else, okay, so someone else is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. So some of you could have come out of a relationship or situation where you were chosen last, or you were always put last in situations or crowds or opportunities, okay? So maybe you may have experienced rejection, or felt rejected, or felt betrayed, or felt like you weren't chosen. So you could have been in a third-party situation in a relationship with a partner where they could have been unfaithful, been with other people, or they may have chosen someone else, okay? They may have separated with you and chosen someone else. Some of you could be pushed to move on with someone else. You may be put forward to say, hey, you got to let go and move forward, be willing to move forward with someone else, okay? But I feel like some of you, if you know that there is ultimately just people in your family or friendships or surroundings that are just trying to sabotage something good, if you guys know you have a good relationships and you'll be working on this family dynamic or whatever the situation may be, and there's just people trying to like burst your bubble or ruin your celebration with your little family, your little baby, or this person you want to build family with, knowing that someone else is trying to interfere or come in between this, it's like this is a moment to learn to set boundaries, to enforce healthy and strong boundaries so that people do not have a say or think they can have an opinion or come in between or influence ways that you make decisions in your union, right? Okay, so this could also be just people trying to interfere with the relationship with your mother or your sister or whatever, people just trying to influence what they say about you or how they say things, like trying to lie or just like ruin your reputation, how they feel about you, okay? So somebody might be jealous and trying to interfere with someone that you love, or trying to make things weird between you because they're jealous of how they love you or connect with you. But I'm seeing that you are going to realize this. You're going to see who it is, what is happening, and you're going to be able to reconcile or fix things with this person because the truth will be exposed or shown or seen in some shape or form, okay? And if it is not meant to be with this person, then you will learn to let them go, okay? Okay, it says love spell. You've been bewitched. So some of you, I think you have accomplished overcoming toxic relationship. So you have overcome like toxic relationship with a partner, could have been a very abusive relationship, manipulative, gaslighting, narcissistic, whatever the situation looks like. Could have been something that was just draining you financially, emotionally, mentally, or whatever that may be, right? Spiritually, or whatever that is. But some of you, it could have been that this person literally did do a love spell on you. They did put potion, or they did ultimately try to keep you or trap you. Okay. This could be someone who maybe consulted people about you, okay, did things that crossed the spiritual realm that were not right. And you are receiving a sense of like clarity about the situation, okay, and you're receiving realizations about the situations. So this love spell could also be just someone creating illusions, someone trying to hide the truth, okay, about who they are or their intentions. So you're going to come to realization about what it is and who it is and what's going on. And I think this is your accomplishment, being able to have better discernment, being able to discern the truth about whether it is love, it is real love, it is true and pure intentions, genuine intentions, or is this all, you know, an act? Is this fake? Is this pretending? All right. So some of you, it says gambling, problem with addiction or gambling and bad finances. So your accomplishment may be simply that you are working on your bad habits, your addictions. So maybe you're the problem. Maybe you're the self-sabotager. Maybe you sometimes self-sabotage on certain decisions, habits, and things that you do, how you spend money, whether it's shopping, whether it's, you know, however it is. But you may be ultimately the person that, you know, that self-sabotages yourself with mainly how you deal with your finances or how you deal with your addictions. You know, it can even be just like particular things. Maybe there's just something you can't stop getting every day or you can't doing every day. Maybe you just need to cut off certain amounts of times you do it and not necessarily cut it off completely. But maybe just how excessively you do something, right? But I think this is your accomplishment. This is what you're accomplishing or you're working on, is mainly the fact that you are finally defeating what feels like a gamble in your life, okay? What feels like is taking up so much money from you. What feels like it's taking up so much time and energy or causing problems in your finances for you, okay? Okay, and the last card says, give it time. Plants might be significant, okay? So arrows, circles, praying hands. We did talk about that. Dollar signs, money. Okay, notes, potions might be significant. Okay, so the plants might be sick. Everything is in divine timing. Let things flow. So let things flow. In divine timing, everything is going to be evident. You're going to see everything that you need to see, the truth of every situation, okay? All is well. Don't worry. So your achievement is being patient with things and you finally getting the answers that you need, okay? All right. It says past life issue, okay? And it says the situation has a basis of one of your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels to help you remember, release, learn, and heal from your past experiences. So I think I spoke about past lives too, cycles from past lives and experiences and just cycles that you ended, okay? So you may have really ended past life issues or karma from past lives, karmic debt from past lives, okay? So you have been learning, healing, releasing things from past experiences, even in this lifetime, okay? So this is what you've been accomplishing. It says cancel, clear, delete. It says use only positive words and thoughts as they are rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effect of past negative thinking. So now you're also accomplishing like clearing negative speaking. Like you may have been maybe someone who's pessimistic and now you're learning to be a lot more positive or optimistic, okay? So you're no longer like resonating with that energy of canceling and clearing and deleting anything negative, including people. Your card of game is on points, okay? Your kind of game is on points, okay? You're not letting anyone affect you at this time, okay? You're not letting anyone, your thoughts, your words, you're not shaken, okay? You're not moved. You're not moved by negative people, okay? It says vegetarian or vegan. So some of you could be like vegetarian or vegan, okay, or called to change your diets, okay. Eating healthy foods, organic foods. It says fresh organic fruits and vegetables give you a boost of high life force energy, which elevates your spiritual frequency. So you may be called to eat different so you can elevate your spiritual frequency, your spiritual connection. So yeah. It says you are profoundly clairvoyant. So you have a gift of clairvoyance. Okay, so it's almost like a globe there. Okay, and it says trust that what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight, for your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. So some of you are highly clairvoyant and you have spiritual gifts of clairvoyance. Okay, and this helps you teach or heal or guide others as well. So it's time to trust and believe in your gift. So you have a very good gift with your mind's eye, okay? So it says, if you get nervous, focus on service. So you could be lighting candles at this time. Okay, it says, put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will ultimately take care of your needs. So I'm seeing you guys being of service. So for people in this pile, I do see that you guys are going to be guided to serve in different ways. You're going to be serving the world, serving the country, serving your family. You are going to be serving in some shape or form, okay? So maybe in the past you were afraid of not being accepted because of rejection and simply the experiences you've had, dealing with witchcraft, dealing with so many abuses or whatever the situation may be, right? But being the people that had to learn so that they can heal the world, because you guys, I feel like you learned life in a harsh way simply because that's where your gift was rooted, that's where your calling was rooted, or that's where your teachings were rooted, so that you can assist others who are going to be like you, okay? Some of you are third chakra, so you may be called to use your voice to help others, to motivate others, to encourage others, to speak life into other people. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. So some of you may be speaking your truth, sharing your story. Some of you, your accomplishment is your testimony. Your ability to share your story, your ability to share your life story is what's going to help you help others. You're going to change life simply by sharing your accomplishments, by sharing your story, sharing how far you've come, how you got here, even the accomplishments you don't know about yet right now, the ones that are still coming that you're going to be celebrating, okay? Your throat chakra, you're going to express more and more. You're going to have so many stories to share to a point that you won't run out of stories. And this is just going to help people. Your truth is going to help people to speak their truth, okay? Okay. My cards are stuck together right now, and I don't understand why. Okay. So it says heart chakra. Okay, we have the heart chakra, also significant, says the answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open with giving and receiving love. So be open up your heart to receiving and giving love. Your heart chakra is your superpower. This is what's going to lead you to your abundance. Okay, how you open up your heart, your ability to receive and give, okay, with integrity and with pure, genuine intentions, you are going to receive this back in return. But this will be your ability to change the world, because your abundance, you'll be able to change the world with your abundance. So this is a pile where God will bless you so you can bless others, so you can serve with your blessings. Okay. And it says, deal away addiction. So some of you could have really just dealt with certain struggles, addictions, or habits simply because you were meant to learn from them. And then you were meant to help and assist others who were dealing with similar situations. So it says it's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desires. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. So you're healing your addictions. You're dealing with situations that no longer serve your body, your mind, spirit, soul, mental states, whatever, everything else, your finances, your growth, every aspect, okay? And says, have you asked your angels for help with this situation? So you need to pray and ask your angels to continue to assist you, because they've always just been there for you. They've never really let you down. Your angels want to help you with the situation. However, they require your permission before they can interfere with your free will choices. Okay. So they're just waiting for you to give them a go ahead. Sunset might also be significant. Okay. And the waters might also be significant. Cleansing in the ocean might be very significant. So you might be called to visit the ocean, and you might feel called to speak when you're at the ocean, okay? Okay, I'm going to pull a last card, and then... Okay, singing and dancing. Some of you could be singing and dancing at this time. So maybe you also want to be singing and dancing because you're going to be celebrating, right? Express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through magical power of music and movement. So express your psychic powers through music and movement. Dance, move. So you might really enjoy this. You might free yourself, relax, or find ways to have hobbies or to distress, or this could be your career, your hobby, your passion, your calling, up to you. But singing and dancing, okay? Even if it's not the perfect lyrics and not the perfect moves, okay? But just let that energy flow through you, okay? Okay, and it says shield yourself. So you are shielded, you're protected. You might be seeing a lot of these stars, shields, spears. And it says protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. So envision this, a bright healing light that is surrounding you and protecting you from any negative energies that are projecting. So I do see that your biggest accomplishment right now is your ability to protect your energy. Being able to protect yourself, shield yourself emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, whatever it is, being able to have these concepts, that are able to protect you from anything that tries to interfere with your movement, with your growth, with your money, with your vision, okay? Things that are trying to interfere with your healing, things that are trying to interfere with your foundation, what you've built, your stability, your security, okay? You are shielded, you are safe, okay? So some of you are parents, okay? Or your accomplishments are something that your parents are able to see. They are so proud of you. Your parents may be proud of your accomplishments at this time, or you're very proud of the parents you have, the kind of parents that have raised you, the examples that you have, or the support system that you receive from your parents as something that you're very proud of, okay? Or how you were raised by your parents could be something that you're very proud of. Haven't joined your live. Hey, Kumo, welcome. Very glad to see you join. Hope you're well too. This is a pick a card, actually. I'm doing pile number 2. And I'm about to do a couple of more shuffles and I'm going to be leaving soon. But thank you for joining. Do enjoy. Or you can come later and choose a pile. Up to you. Okay, so I was saying that some of you are parents, okay? Some of you are parents, or you're very proud of your parents, proud of the parents you got. I just got a new job and my dad recently told me he's proud of me. Oh, Kumo, that is so beautiful. You always have perfect timing, hey? Like, I'm so happy for you. You know how to make a girl's day. Like, you really do, to be honest. That is so amazing. So thank you for being a confirmation as well for us today for this reading. But yeah, so you may be a parent or your parent is proud of you. And it says the divine truth. The divine truth is that, the divine truth is that your parents eternally love you to the best of your ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother or father. So your parents are very proud of you. And I feel like some of you, you've been working on a lot of healing that is resembling maybe the anger you had or the pain you had or the differences that you may have faced with your parents previously in the past. So you are learning to put certain things aside and learning to heal through them. And you are also learning to see your parents as individuals first before parents. We're learning that they're humans before they're parents. So they also have room to make mistakes, to grow, to change, just like we do, okay? So, but I do see that you had good examples for some of you. And even if you didn't, if some of you didn't have good examples, you are creating those good examples as parents. So some of you, those cycles that you're changing, it's like you're being better parents than your parents already. If your parents were great, you're being greater. So you're providing an even better environment from the skills, the tools, the habits, the teachings, the things that they have taught you, or things that they did not teach you, but you taught yourself, or you chose to learn because that was not something they were able to provide for. So your parents did the best they could, is all I can say. All right. And guitars, these little banjo guitars might be significant. We did speak about dancing and singing, celebrating. So you might be dancing and singing with your parents. You know, maybe this is a good time. We don't know how long we have with our parents. So enjoy every little lost moment that you have with them and make sure that you dance and you sing and you do all kinds of things with them, with moments and memories that you can cherish, okay? And take lots of pictures and videos, all right? Okay, so your accomplishment is being able to make your parents proud, okay? Even if they don't tell you that they are proud, but they are proud. Trust me, they truly are. Okay, so also another accomplishment is your emotional sensitivity. It says honor and respect your deep sensitivity. It is a gift to us all. So some of you here are discovering that you guys are psychics or you're clairvoyant and you're very spiritually connected. Okay, some of you may be very spiritually connected to babies. Okay, I mean, we do have the mama there, you know, so some of you could be very deeply connected. So some of your gift could even be the fact that you can have babies. That is amazing. Not everybody has the gift or the ability to have babies. It is very, it is something to cherish these days. So yeah, if you are able to be a mom, that is a blessing within itself. Okay. So if you're able to be a parent at this time, I think your parents are also proud to have chosen you as a parent. Okay. And an angel message, Angel Raphael, it says the healing angel is with you, supporting your healing work. So you're healing, whether it is like physically as a mama, you may be healing physically, like your body may be healing, recovering from postpartum things, and you are doing a great job, okay? You're looking fine, all right? So you're gaining your confidence, you're getting your power back, okay? Kumo, true. Oh, that's, I love it. So you just made my day. I can only imagine how many more people are going to resonate with this reading, and it's going to be so nice. All right, and then the last one. I swear to God, this pile is learning. Even this, we spoke about the fact that your ability to manifest is your superpower. This is your accomplishment right now, is how you've developed your manifestation ability. Whether you light them candles, whether you do them rituals, whether you do them meditations, whether you do them prayers, whether you read your Bible, whether you go to church, it doesn't matter. Whatever your ability is right now, you're learning that you have this superpower to manifest things at the pace that you desire them. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. So they're saying it's about damn time you use those gifts, okay? Your ancestors or your spirit guides be tired of your ass. Mediumship. You have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. So some of you may be really seeing loved ones, spirit guides, because loved ones came out. Guys, this is amazing. Past loved ones. Remember this. Remember this, we had spirit guides. Some of you might be able to speak to spirit guides. Some of you may be able to speak to babies. And some of you may be able to speak to past loved ones, those who've passed on the other side, right? So some of you are going to be receiving a lot of numbers to confirm this, okay? All right. Okay, so last message. So it says here, listen to your intuitive feelings. So listen to your feelings, listen to your sensitivity, listen to your clairvoyance, your mediumships, your gifts, whatever it is, okay? It says your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. Please listen to your body. Your body is talking to you, all right? Your body is talking to you. So you maybe really called to also buy a lot of flowers right now, okay? Maybe in love with the flowers. This is the self-love, okay, that you're feeling right now. Oh, so you guys are light workers. Some of you are light workers, okay? You're here to heal people through whatever you do, through your art, through your job, through your calling, through the way that you speak to people, the way you communicate, through your gifts, through your abilities, through the things you love, through the way that you express the things that you love, through being there, the way that you serve people, the way that you serve the world, the way that you support and show up for the people you love and support. That within itself, all of it, guys, is a calling. All of it is a purpose. All of it, okay, is a gift. All right. So don't ever think that when we speak about spiritual gifts, we are closing people out to say, no, you must have a particular gift and it must look a particular way. No. If you're here to be a light worker, you're here to move and change lives through the things that you are, through the things that you do, through the things that you become. Okay. All righty. Then I need to watch this from the start because I definitely relate to this pile. I feel like I manifested this new job and I'm out here navigating postpartum. Also feel like my late grandmother blessed me with this job. Girl, absolutely. That is so beautiful. I feel like you should also watch this from the beginning because we did speak about a past loved one and I did actually specify that it is specifically a female energy that is showing up as a past loved one. And, you know, in this case, it also shows that this is a symbolism of your grandmother or this feminine energy, you know, protecting you and nursing you and watching over you and showing up for you like they're a little baby. So yeah, you're taken care of and I love it for you. I really, really love it for you. Okay, let's see what other cards. So let's see the wins as well. We're going to close out soon. Okay, so this pile number 2, we have the win card. The moment you stop looking. So the win here says the moment you stop looking. How do I take the comments down now? I can't even see what I'm doing. I took up the comments and then now I can't see anything anymore. Okay, you know what? It's fine. All right, so it says the moment you stop looking. So the next full moon might be significant for this pile. The next full moon might be very significant. And it says the obsessive search is blocking reception. It says, release the pursuit and the answer will find you in a moment of distraction. So it's to stop focusing too much on the where's, the hows, the whys, the whole thing. Okay, pray, manifest it, leave it to God, leave it to the higher realm, leave it to the higher self, you know, believe in it strongly, like it is already done type thing. You know how they speak of manifestation. So this is you may be seeing also like flowers a lot, like really like a lot of flowers, white flowers, different kind of flowers, you know, roses, that type of thing. But you may be seeing a lot of flowers and white feathers and numbers. We spoke about that. Babies being a symbolism, marbles, red bags, that type of thing, right? But full moons, crescent moons, also significant. Water, rivers, oceans, that type of thing, okay, might also be significant. So some of you, really, pile 1 may be significant for you. Like you may actually have messages in pile 1 as well. So up to you. Yeah. So the moment you stop looking is when things start showing up. So when you stop looking and forcing and pushing too hard is when things start showing up for you. Okay. It says in 6 weeks. So you may have been someone who's recovering, healing, from something that was within the 6 weeks process. So for example, postpartum situations, we have, situations where you were told you're going to heal from a particular part of your step in postpartum, after 6 weeks, that type of thing, right? So, some of you, it's a 6 weeks healing process. So maybe it's your body, maybe it's your job, maybe it's something else, okay? Please give me a moment. Oh my God, I saw a bug. I hate bugs. Okay, so 6 weeks process. So you could be also receiving a result, or you received a result within a space of 6 weeks, or you will be getting even better and bigger results, or even part of the celebration within 6 weeks. So you're getting particular information within a period of 6 weeks, or this already happened within a period of 6 weeks. But it says here, a medium term project will hit in stride. Consistent, small efforts started now will yield substantial, visible progress. So progress is what will be shown to you within a space of 6 weeks. You're going to be seeing progress in yourself and the things you do. And gardens might also be significant for some people, okay? Gardens might be significant. So some of you, your project or the project you're working on or what you're doing, whatever efforts you're putting, 6 weeks time might be very significant, okay? A celebration. A celebration might be significant when the old clock chimes. So bells also might be significant. Birds also might be significant, okay? It says here, a tradition or an old promise or an old cycle from the past re-enters your timeline. Be ready to honor or finally release it. So like I said, you guys, your accomplishment is releasing an old cycle or letting go of an old promise or letting go of a broken promise, okay? Letting go of a tradition that no longer serves you well, okay? You're honoring it. You're realizing that, okay, it may have served its purpose, but thank you. I don't need this anymore. I'm letting it go. Okay, so maybe you're changing up traditions in your family dynamics as well. Okay, after the celebration ends, we had celebration there. It says after the celebration ends, it says acknowledge the peak, but know that the true integration of your success happens in the quiet, ordinary days that follow. So the ordinary days that follow are going to be significant because these are the days where you're going to be creating very, very important concepts are going to be coming to you, creating important projects or creating important manifestations for yourself. Okay, so in the quiet is when the manifestations become a reality. So in the times of quiet is when you should know that the process is happening. So even when it seems like your spirit guides are quiet or the responses or the reply are very slow or very quiet, it's like we are in the process. We can't talk while we're doing the job. Okay, it's like your spirit guides or your past life is like we're getting it done, so we cannot talk while we're getting it done. Okay, we're going to show you the results. So the peak is going to be in the results. Okay. So after the celebration ends, there is more that will be done. There's still a process after the celebration, okay, that is being carried forward. It says at the crossroads of midnight and dawn. At the crossroads of midnight and dawn. Could be at midnight or dawn. A time of profound personal honesty. The truth that surfaces in its quiet dark will guide you coming today. So a lot about the truth here. So a lot of you are going to be getting a sense of like you're going to feel accomplished in terms of like being able to take the truth. It's like you can accept the truth for what it is now. You're no longer in denial. You're no longer trying to give people the benefit of the doubt or whatever the situation may be. But it's like you are finally taking the truth for what it is and you are unbothered because you are just accepting things for what they are. You're letting it flow within just making a decision and just, you know, continuing your life. And you're like, okay, people can choose who to be. Just, I won't stick around for it if it's not working for me. And that's it, you know? Okay, let's get last few cards and then I'll get some past loved ones message since this pile was dominated by past loved ones. It says here, it's not too late. So there's a door really opening up here. I think we had another one with the doors, right? It spoke about the doorways, the card that spoke about doorways, right? So we have another door here. So there's another door opening up. So maybe this is an unexpected door. You did not expect more. Maybe you got what you wanted. You got what you thought you already wanted to accomplish, but there's more coming. So I'm seeing more for this file. The door is at its is still ajar. Though you may fear it's shut, move forward with humility and determination. Okay, it's not too late. So it's not too late. It's never too late. So if you thought something was too late, it's like it's not too late. Okay. And I said to you, you might be seeing bells, or bells might be a symbolism. And it says you when you hear the distant bell. So clocks, bells might be significant. And it says a signal is coming. Your call to action or moment of recognition will be unmistakable when it arrives. So you won't miss this. You cannot miss your blessing. What is yours is yours. It doesn't matter how long it feels like it's taken. What is yours is yours. You cannot miss this. Okay, you will receive a sign, a signal, a symbol that is very straightforward and very evident that this is for you. So some of your accomplishment is being able to now recognize the communication, the language of love, the language of communication, the symbols, and your ability to now recognize how to use your gifts, how to basically enhance them as well. So your communication as well with the other realm is becoming better and stronger. Your relationship with God, your higher self, your higher realm, the divine is becoming more better because now you're recognizing when it's time for action, when you're told to pause, move, talk, you know, excuse me. When you're given instructions, you listen, you're obedient, and it's not, you cannot miss it. Okay. You know when it's arrived. All right. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's get other cards. And it says on a Wednesday afternoon. And today is actually a Wednesday, by the way. Today's a Wednesday. Oh my God. And this is what I was doing today. My table looks like this. I had a book and I had, you know, my drink, my tea and all that, you know. So this is kind of a resemblance of already just starting this reading. I'm your first sign on a Wednesday afternoon. So this is when I did the reading today. An ordinary moment will hold an extraordinary insight. Pay attention to a passing conversation or quiet thoughts. So a conversation or quiet thought is going to be very significant. Also jot down these ideas or these important, significant things that you hear, see, or feel. Write them down, and yeah. Also, kind of drink may be significant, okay? This kind of setting might be very significant, okay? Some of you, it says this coming Friday, it says the weekend brings a natural release. Tie up loose ends. A social or celebratory energy will carry you forward. So celebratory, the word celebration again. So those lights, Christmas lights-ish, might be significant. But this coming Friday might be significant for some of you, where good news is coming forward. Celebrations are coming forward. You're also releasing loose ends. All right, so we're going to do the numbers as well, because the numbers were very, very, very specific in this house. Do the numbers and letters. Let's see what letters, for some of you to identify if it's you, your name and surname. It could be also signs and symbolisms of your surroundings, things that you see, okay, letters of words that you see often, okay, it could be also a resemblance of the people referring to the reading. So we have O, the letter O, okay, and then it says opportunity. So there's an opportunity coming forward. It says take a chance, open to possibility, and lucky break. So you're receiving, or you have received, you have accomplished, or you are accomplishing your lucky break, okay, opening possibilities. Those doors are opening, and you're finally taking a chance with these opportunities. So it's finally your time, is what I'm seeing, honestly, okay? It's that whole, you are fated, it's your karmic reward, it's not going anywhere. Letter A, the only thing you probably will do is just, the worst case scenario is just you sabotaging this, but otherwise, nobody can take this from you, okay? Actualize. It says, see the truth, make dreams real, manifesting. So you see, guys, how more can I emphasize? Your manifestation ability, making your dreams come true. So your accomplishments is your dreams becoming a reality. Your dreams coming true. The things you said you're going to do, the things you're going to get, yes, yes, yes. You're proving yourself right. That's your accomplishment. You're proving yourself right. It's like everything you said was true. You are right about yourself. Soulful, the letter S. So the letter A, the letter O, the letter S. So some of you could be from SA, South Africa. Okay, so soulful. So you may be very soulful, a lot of depth in you, an old soul. It could be also an old soul, or you're very in love with like spending time with elderly people, old souls, hearing stories from them, laughing with them, that kind of thing. Okay. It says profound, meaning significant event and heartfelt passion. So you're going to be attending a very significant event, something profound with deep meaning, or something heartfelt, something that ignites your passion, or something that inspires you. Okay. But your accomplishment is also your ability to do this for people. I feel like you're so soulful that people actually appreciate maybe just even the music you listen to. Okay. Even the way that you spend time with people you love. Have the letter T. It says timing. Do it now, coming soon, cycles end and begin. So we spoke about the cycles ending and new beginnings coming forward. Something is coming very soon, and be ready. Be ready. Something amazing and beautiful is absolutely coming for you at this time. And they're saying, do it now, do it now. If there's a project or something you've been working on, an idea, concept, something that you've been called or you've been pushed to do, they're saying, do it now. This is the perfect timing. This is the right timing. Your time is now. Okay. It is not too late. Okay. All right. So some of you, I'm seeing that, okay, set, the word set. Okay, so you may have felt like you were told to sit down. Okay, you may have felt like you were from a period where you had to sit down, where you had to take care of yourself, but you were like, I want to be independent. I want to go to work. I want to do this. I want to do that. And they're like, sit down. It's your season of sitting down. Rest, rest, rest. We need to recharge you. We need to prepare you, because we are about to put you in a season of busybody. You're about to be busy, busy, busy. You're about to be in demand. You might not even have so much time to see your kids so much anymore. Maybe before you had time, because you were set down, right? And you were frustrated because you were set down. You were like, I'm stagnant. I ain't moving. I need to accomplish things. I need to, my needs, my ability to provide, my this, my that, my dreams, my this, my that. And then it's like, okay, we need you to enjoy the season of sitting down, because this is your rest. This is your replenishing season, your revival season, your rejuvenating season. When you finally have to actually be positioned, you may not always have time, because we're going to move you around. We're going to keep you so busy and productive to a point that you are going to accomplish everything you want to accomplish. Okay. So this is divine guidance. God's hand is at hand. God is busy with your life, honey. Divine is at work. People are about to see that God did it. God did this. Okay, God moved things around. God shook things around. God opened the line for you. God moved mountains for you. God answered those prayers. God showed you those miracles. God is showing off with you, honey, this season. Do not ever doubt it. I am your sign today that God got you. Okay, give from God, see the future, devoted to spirit, and keep devoting yourself to spirit. Keep talking to God, keep praying to God, keep manifesting, and know that the higher realms, spirit guides, your ancestors, your angels, okay, they are with you, they are guiding you, can you say like they are shining light over your path, okay, and you are highly supported and loved. Keep carrying that heart full of abundance, full of love, full of peace, full of joy, okay, full of prosperity, because all those things you pray about, you got to carry them in your heart first, so that even when you receive, when God pours them, you are genuine and you receive and you know the purpose and you know the value of being grateful for each and every one of them, so that God can add even more reasons to give you, so that you are even more grateful. So divine is at hand here, okay? So some of you, I'm seeing that maybe certain dots, certain dots might be significant. You may have like dots or seeing dots. I'm not sure what that means to somebody. Okay. Somebody else might be seeing like toads. You might be seeing like toads around you, in your surroundings, in water maybe as well. Okay. So maybe multiple toads, plural. Okay. Okay. So maybe also for some of you, certain advertisement ads, so certain adverts will be significant for you as signs and symbolisms, okay? I'm seeing that some of you may have been coming from a season where you might have been sad, okay? Sad from a loss or sad from just maybe what you were dealing with, depression or whatever the situation may be, but you may have felt sad, and I see that your accomplishment is coming out of the sad energy. So you're no longer sad, or you no longer have reasons to be sad, okay? All right, I think those, okay, if you guys are able to combine other words with the letters that came out, go ahead and do that, okay? Okay, I'll do a last, it says spirit, wow. Spirit, divinely guided, higher power, help from beyond. So guys, I can't emphasize this anymore. You are getting help from the higher realms. This is beyond the human realm. You are being divinely guided by higher realms, higher powers. You are highly favored, even by guides that you are not aware of. You don't understand how powerful or how strong they are. So this pile, you are being rewarded. R, the letter R. You are being rewarded. It says being prosperous, result of hard work and successful effort. So your efforts are going to be successfully rewarded, all your hard work, and it will bring prosperity. So you are receiving karmic rewards. I've been saying this the whole time. All right. Okay, and literally all it did was repeat the same letters because we already have these letters. Okay. And okay, some of you, the words, what is this? The word star might be significant. The word star might be significant. Okay, you are seen as the star. Okay, you are the star of your bloodline or the star of your family. Okay, or you may be a star. You may be seen in the public as a star. Okay, influential, or you may be receiving like attention, recognition, like the center of attention or the spotlight. Okay, in a very good way. So my son's name is Naderi, which means star. Wow, that is so beautiful. And that is so accurate. The fact that it is so accurate is wild. Okay, the number we see here is 1919, and it says cycles. Guys, I cannot make this stuff up. Like, there are so many cards here. There's no ways. It says here karma, warning, judgment, influence, power, cycles, changes, rebirth. Karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so that they don't repeat in the future. Make some space for new experiences. So this is you closing cycles and you finally learning the necessary lessons, because what they're saying is that if you don't let go of the lessons that you need to learn, they're going to keep repeating again and again. And it's going to look like you have bad luck, or you look like things are following you, or people are lawyering you. There's no one lawyering you. It's just you must learn the lesson. That's it. And move forward. Okay, so nothing is holding you back except you just learning certain lessons and making different choices or reacting differently in situations, okay? Or also just releasing judgment or even yourself, okay? Yeah, changing the influence in your life, taking a warning when given one, okay? Things like that. 1919. What time is it now, actually? It's 1906. Okay, so you may be seeing 1515. It says the big break. So I think this is about focus, creation, progress, forward movement, skills, and goals. So your skills and your goals are going to be very significant. Okay, this is going to help you with a lot of forward movement. You're going to be creating quite a lot. Okay, you're going to be quite innovative. You're going to be focused, and your progress will come from all of this. Okay, it says an opportunity, help, extra cash, or other support is coming your way. So keep going and have fun when performing your tasks. The most tremendous success comes from passion. All efforts will be rewarded big time. So rewards are coming. So big focus on the word rewards. So have fun. Okay, I feel like you're gonna have a lot of fun. Your accomplishment is the mere fact that you can have fun with your life. You're doing things you love, or you're doing the career you love, or you're doing hobbies, or spending time with people you love. And for you, it feels like your life is becoming a lot more easier, more progressive, okay? And it feels like there's more movement from stagnant to moving. And your goals, you feel like you're accomplishing more and more of your goals, okay? You are very highly focused and you don't give up. And that is your accomplishment, not giving up on yourself, not giving up on your goals, okay? Let's get a few more angel numbers. Okay, we have 1010. Okay, it says it's up to you. It says moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, and unconditional love. It's time to put those long cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust in the process. So this is the time to trust in the process and trust in yourself and your faith. Okay, your faith is what's going to move mountain, because your self-belief, your belief in your journey is going to get you there. Okay, so a lot of self-work in this pile, all right? So your accomplishment is a lot of self-work, okay? A lot of self-progress, okay? Your patience is paid off. You are living a more joyous version of your life at this time, or you will be, okay? Okay, 1313. Okay, it says starting afresh. Encouragement again. You're being encouraged at this time. Goals, foundations, creative ventures, and communication. Step out of your comfort zone. You're about to create something meaningful. All your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits. Build up your confidence and trust in your decisions. So your decisions are going to be what make up this accomplishment. Okay, basically how you move forward, or the moves you make towards your goals. So you're going to be moving in ways that are going to be getting people to ask, how did you do it? How did you get there? Okay, so you're going to be doing the unexpected, and your accomplishment is merely the fact that you're going to shock yourself, and God is about to shock you, okay, with the things that you're capable of, or the things you can do. All right, and then we have 111. Okay, some of you really may resonate with pile number 1, because we did have this come out towards the end of the pile. So intuition, it says your intuition, moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, and unconditional love. Okay, so that actually came out twice with 1010, right? It says time is implement. Long cherished ideas. You're on the right track towards making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. So they're telling you again, you need to trust in the process. Okay? You need to trust in the process. And the last one, it says here, new beginnings. Okay? It says great chance, opportunity, courage, accomplishment. Wow, it can't even get more emphasized than that. Accomplishment, endings, conclusions, and big love. You're going to be receiving big love and support. It says look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. You are completing something major. It feels good to level up, huh? Close the old chapter. New adventures will unravel. So it's time to close the old chapter. Your new adventure is waiting for you. So your new beginnings are here. You're accomplishing new beginnings. You're taking those opportunities and turning them into something beautiful. I'm proud of you. All right. And then, okay, I'll take this one. It says 1001, spiritual awakening, new beginnings, personal development, prioritizing creativity again, and heading in right direction. So you're heading in the right direction, and that is your accomplishment, okay? And it says a new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. You're on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. So you're on the right path. You're going through a spiritual awakening. Even the challenges are part of the plan, and you're doing well. You're gracefully holding yourself together, and you're doing a great job, okay? Oh, there's so many numbers. I love them. It says hold your vision. It says 1551, 1551. So you could be seeing this on the clock as well. Manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. And this is everything we spoke about. It says focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcome you desire. It's time to put your faith, and it's time and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You are such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. So your spirit guides, your loved ones, past loved ones, they are giving you a go ahead, and they are definitely your cheerleaders, and they're very supportive of the goals that you are aiming to achieve, the vision you have, and they're like, we got you. We got your manifestations, and you are so beautiful, you're so courageous, and you're so brave for what you're doing. We did not have the bravery to do what you're doing, and we believe in you. So this is what they are saying to you at this time, to keep your faith in your ideas and your goals. You will pursue them, okay? So the last one I'm going to choose is 888. It says karma, okay? And balance. So it spoke about balancing your finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. So a lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life, you won't have tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. So this pile, I did explain to you that you guys are the pile that your success is going to bless other people. So you are going to be used by God as a tool to change this world. You are going to be a weapon. You're going to be a resource. You're going to be a catalyst. You're going to be basically, someone that is going to be God's messenger in some shape or form, or the divine work will be done through you or used through you to bless other people, to change the world, to show or set an example of God's work in some shape or form, okay? Okay, doors opening for you guys. We did have this card, right, that is explaining doorways. So let's see what doors are opening for you guys. It says joy. So the door of joy. Door of joy says happiness, delight, pleasure, bliss, contentment, and satisfaction. So these are the things that are coming into your life, okay? Your accomplishment is simply the joy in your life, the things that are bringing joy into your life, bringing a sense of contentment and being fully satisfied with who you are, where you are, what are you achieving, the pace that you're going at, all right? And you're opening the door of awakening. You're accomplishing your awakening, enlightenment, transformation, self-awareness, and spiritual growth. So this is your accomplishment. Your spiritual growth is creating a glow, okay? And it says the door of mystery, secret, unknown, enigma, suspense, intrigue, obscurity. So some of you, you're creating a sense of mystery. Full moon again might be significant, but a sense of mystery in terms of your journey. So there are things that you might not like these, you are no longer fearing the unknown. Okay, you're allowing mystery to surprise you. You know, you're trusting God on this one. Okay, I'm seeing that you're also learning to live a little mystery with your life. You're not telling everybody everything anymore. You're pretty much learning to keep certain things a secret, okay, until it is manifested and done, and you just pretty much pop up and you share the celebration. So yeah, so the way that you're making choices about the things you share as well is, you know, coming with a lot of good things. It says the door of courage, bravery. It says valor, confidence, resilience, heroism, and grit. So your confidence and also your bravery. So you're gaining a lot of courage at this time. Lions may also be significant. Okay. Lionsgate might also be significant. Okay. Okay, a door of sovereignty. Birds also bird cage might be significant, or the specific colored bird. And it says self-determination, liberty, freedom, free will, and release. So you are finally learning to make better choices. Okay, your free will, you have a sense of self-power. Like there's a sense of you have a strong will, okay? You're very determined, okay? And you use your freedom responsibly. And the last one, you may be seeing turtles, tortoise, okay, that type of thing. The door of patience, endurance, perseverance, resilience, and steadfastness. So your patience is being rewarded at this time, okay? And this is what you have accomplished. The doors that you opened and the doors that you closed, and you know, because you opened the door of patience and you closed it because now things are finally moving, and you don't have to be so patient because now things are finally evident. Okay, things are moving, things are showing, things are happening. Okay, so yeah, that is awesome. Let's see what the moon has to tell us. Okay, we have literally the first card that came out, full moon. Full moon. So the full moon is really significant for some of you. And it says the full moon, okay, it says the full moon is a time of a completion and fruition. And this card represents the energy of a job well done. Celebrate your accomplishments and take a moment to appreciate your hard work and the progress you've made. Wow. Your spirit guides are so proud of you. And they are just like, take a moment and be like, celebrate yourself. We appreciate your hard work, appreciate yourself too. So competition, completion, you've completed, or you have passed a test, completed a task. There's a very big well done you're receiving here, okay? And competition, I think you're learning to no longer compete or judge yourself or compare yourself. And you're learning that people who do that with you, that energy doesn't matter, okay? All right. So we have full moon in Cancer, the ocean's tide. Number 24, allow yourself to ebb and flow with the emotional currents of the full moon, while also setting boundaries and protecting your emotional well-being. So protect your emotional well-being, okay? Protect your energy at this time. Also, water might be very significant. Some of you might be Cancers or the Cancer season. Leo season, like I said, Lionsgate. Okay, number 6 might be also significant. So June might be significant for someone. Full moon in Sagittarius, it says the anchor's aim. It says number 34. So number 34 could be significant as well. Okay, it says embrace your inner warrior and stand up for what you believe in. Using the full set, your sights high and aim for the stars. Using the full moon's energy to manifest your dreams and goals. Illumination to gain clarity and strength. So your accomplishment is your ability to gain clarity and your strength, okay? And I think if anything, it's just your ability to, more than anything, accomplish your goals and your dreams. And I think people are able to see how you're manifesting all of that and how you're aiming for the stars and beyond, and you're accomplishing and you're standing up for what you believe in. That is beautiful. So some of you might be Sagittarius or Sagittarius season. And the last one, full moon in Aquarius, the water barriers flow. It says connect with your community and channel your energy towards collective goals, using the full moon's illumination to bring your dreams to fruition. So we spoke about you helping a community, working with the community. So I think if anything, a community will also validate you. And rainbows might also be significant for this pile. Wow. The fact that full moons are just unprovoked coming out. Okay, one last one is a different one. It says, this one, it says new moon. The next new moon, number 2 or February might be significant. Okay, life path number 2, fresh beginnings. Okay, a new moon signifies the start of a new cycle, new beginnings, and a time to plant new seeds. This card represents a fresh energy of new beginnings and encourages you to set new intentions and manifest your deepest desires. So yeah, the next new moon might also be significant, and this is a sign of a new beginning for all of you who are watching this in some shape or form. You're planting new seeds, and these manifestations are going to come to fruition, and they're bringing new beginnings in some shape or form. So set your new intentions, set good intentions for yourself, and believe in them. I think I spoke about a crescent moon as well for this pile. So let's take this last one, number 3. Number 3 being March as well. Okay, waxing crescent, it says growth. As the moon moves into the waxing crescent phase, you'll notice that it's growing its size, just like the opportunities and ideas that are blossoming in your life. This card represents the energy of growth and encourages you to nourish your ideas and to keep moving forward. So this card, this pile is very big on new ideas. You guys have very, very significant and very powerful ideas. Okay, so don't underestimate your daydreaming, your ideas, your gifts, what you have to offer. You have so much to offer. Okay, keep blossoming, keep shining, keep growing, keep, being who you are. Destiny Oracle card, right? It says the mirror of reflection. Okay, mirrors and your reflection. Wow, look within to understand your true self and your role in the unfolding of destiny. Okay, so your self-work is what is your destiny. You are meant to end up in the situation anyway. Do the self-work, and your growth is what determines how you basically move, how you change everybody else's life, Yeah, it says the garden of transformation. So you are someone who's destined to transform lives merely just by transforming your own. Okay, gardens, like I said, might be significant, and full moons, the circles and the fire, maybe also eclipses might be significant. Okay, it says cultivate growth, embracing change and self-discovery, and shaping your destiny. Okay. It says the quest for enlightenment. So maybe you might be someone who sees a lot of Milky Lane, pictures of Milky Lanes or the galaxy in some shape or form, okay? It says here, the pursuit of wisdom, understanding, and spiritual awakening, shaping your destiny. Your accomplishment is your wisdom, your ability to understand, and your ability to have like a spiritual awakening and learn and grow from that. Okay. So it says the echoes of the past. So blue also, these blue colors, these blue lights might be significant. Okay, past experiences shape your destiny. Learn from them to forge a brighter future. So learn from your past. It was there to bring you valuable lessons and tools. Okay, the seed of potential. So maybe the pyramids might be also significant for some of you. It says each moment holds the potential for growth and transformation, shaping your future. Okay. So every moment counts. There's a value in every encounter, every person, every situation, everything that has happened in your life. It's a documentary. It's almost like your story is so powerful in some shape or form. So don't underestimate. Don't think your life is not worth anything. It is. It says the tapestry of life. It says your life is unique. Tapestry woven with threads of joy, sorrow, and growth. So you've been through the sorrow, but you're going to experience joy because of the growth that you have had in your life. And you're very unique, okay? You're very special. And the last one, it says the thread of destiny. Okay, some of you might be sewing. I'm seeing sewing or like crochet. Okay, but also you might be playing games with this type of like outfit, this kind of like character. Okay, maybe you're a gamer or you love playing games or you're surrounded by people who love that. It says your life's path is woven within intricate threads guiding you towards your purpose. So everything you are guided to your purpose. Okay. A lot of emphasis about past loved ones and spirit guides, so we're going to get some messages from them as well about your accomplishments. Okay, it says here your children are the greatest gift of all. They teach you more than you teach them. Okay, so your children are your biggest accomplishment. Like I said, from everything that you've taught them, they are teaching you, or they're showing you how much growth or how much beautifully, like you've put in so much work into them that now they are the fruitful results of these beautiful children. Okay, so your kids are your accomplishment, how you've raised them. Or how you're raising them. Okay, your family foundation, or you yourself are a gift to your parents. Your parents see you as their greatest gift. Okay, you are their greatest accomplishment. It says, don't let life pass you by. Be among it and live. So you're learning to live. That is what you're accomplishing. You're learning to live more. You're not letting life pass by. You're not letting yourself be on autopilot. You're no longer just depressively surviving life. You are living it. Okay. You are accomplishing life. As your inner self, ask your inner self the answer to your question. So you have the answers you need. And I think your greatest accomplishment now is learning that you have the answers you need. Your intuition has led you right this whole time. You have been led and guided this whole time. You're learning to trust the signs, or you're learning to understand them, okay? Yeah, it says listen to your own inner voice. Your knowledge is within you, so you got this. It says when a feather floats down from above, an angel is showering you with love. So we spoke about this. We spoke that you're going to see a lot of white feathers. Okay, so it could be any feathers, but maybe specifically white ones are going to be popping up more for some of you. And it says, what seems impossible is possible, believe. So a lot of self-belief here, okay? Believing in the impossible. It says the beauty you seek will resonate in nature. Okay, the beauty you seek will resonate in nature. So get in touch with nature. You'll see the beauty of life. Okay, maybe you'll get in touch more with your communication with spirit, with higher self, with God, with your angel, your guides. Okay, so in the quiets, in the natures, that's when you get the messages maybe more loudly. It says, you know, you can do it. So they're saying, you know, you got this. You know, you got this. We know you got this. So we need you to believe in yourself more. So I think your accomplishment is knowing you got this, knowing you believe in yourself, knowing you believe in the journey, knowing you believe in everything you do, everything you touch, because God got you, because your guides got you. You know what I mean? It says, what you think, you create. So your manifestations are coming in a lot quicker because you're this person now. You know, it's like whatever you think, whatever you say, it becomes your reality. It doesn't take so long anymore. So be very careful, be cautious, and be wise. Okay, about your manifestations. Careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. It says, don't listen to others as the messages you are receiving are correct. It says, don't listen to others as the messages you are receiving are correct. So listen to your voice more than others. Okay, you don't need to ask too many people to validate you, to validate your decisions. You are on the right path. All right, and the last one. It says being with nature will give you the answers. So yeah, like I said, being in touch with nature, being outside with nature, or being in the most silent spaces and times, you will get the answers. You will hear your voice more loudly. Okay, last one. The signs you're receiving are messages from angels, so you're receiving signs and trust them. Okay? Yeah, this one says your family needs you right now. Call upon your angels to give you strength. So your accomplishment is being able to take care of your family. Okay, the strength you have to take care of your loved ones. Okay? Yeah, it says you are what you think. Think positive thoughts. So your thoughts are manifesting positive things in your life. And it says your inner strength can and will move mountains. So like I said, God is going to move mountains for you. God is about to show off with you. And this is simply because of your inner strength. Okay? You're going to move mountains just simply by believing in yourself. Okay? The past loved ones. And then we headed out because my battery is low anyway. Okay, so messages from past loved ones. It says messages from heaven. Those in heaven and angels. Heaven and angels. Okay. We have, you are never walking this path alone. I am part of your every step. So your past loved ones, okay, could be that specific energy that we spoke about, the loved one that showed up, the female energy, or it could be anyone else that you are thinking of that may have passed, okay? But it says you are never walking this path alone. I am a part of every step you take, okay? This one says, the moments you feel me most strongly are no coincidence. It is real. Take care of your heart. It is more fragile and more powerful than you know. When you feel tired, rest in my love. I will give you strength again and again. Ooh, strength again. So you're being given strength. When you feel most tired, you're surrounded, you're protected, you're loved, you're being given strength to keep going, okay? It says you don't need to be perfect. Your love is what matters most, right? That's what we said. We just need you to be yourself to change this world. We don't need you to be perfect. My peace is now eternal.